so much.
That is basically
Thunder
summing up
Brigade.
right now. We got a Tyrant Ray. This is going to hit. No, it will not. The DP in the air blocking the burst.
What is going on, dude? He's in his head. Alrighty, folks. What's good? Clean intro, huh? Clean intro. Okay, obviously I am Ryan coming at y'all live with the next installment of Tension Temple. Another exciting day. It is a Friday, it's weird, but you know, we open the doors early, you know what I'm saying? But of course I am not here alone. In fact, I will not be in the booth at all today, because it's going to be my guys LordKribington and Saute Boy. How y'all feeling?
I am doing just fine. Thank you very much for asking.
And I'm doing just as well.
Yes,
Ready
sir.
to see some guilty gear.
Yes, sir. What's good, Kirby? But yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and announce that first on stream we are going to getting LordKribington, aka Kirby FGC, on the Go Lewis versus Dragoon. So yeah, with that being said, take it away.
Alright, sounds good. Guilty Gear Strive this Friday evening, or I don't know, may just be Saturday morning, depending on where you live. Either way, I am excited to see a lot of great games coming up. We do have LordKribington versus Dragoon. LordKribington, a pretty well-respected Gold Lewis player, and I'm not too sure about Dragoon, but either way, I'm excited to watch these players come up just about now. What are your thoughts about this bracket? Any players that you're looking out for? Any games? Anything you want to specifically see?
I usually try not to spoil the bracket. I like being surprised, you know?
Surprise.
But I am quite happy to see a Gold Lewis in the first match. That is one of the 3 characters I play. So
Hey, I respect it too. And speaking of being surprised, looking at the bracket, we're missing a lot of regulars that you would expect here at Tension Temple. You know, a bunch of those top players. You know, Skullduggers. You got Nubenheimer. All those players all missing. So I think that could just make its way for a ton of surprises. See who else can shine that is being stuffed out by the top and can finally start to make some waves coming in.
yeah, of course, definitely get to see some new faces shine a little more. I think it's just calm down after Evo, but I'm sure things will pick up again once Johnny comes out. Definitely excited for him as well.
Speaking of, dude, looking at that new patch, it feels like this bracket right here is probably going to be one of the last brackets before just the game completely changes. Those changes look insane.
I was thinking the same thing. I know once that change does come in, the major battle update, everyone's going to be joining tournaments everywhere because everyone has to start getting used to the new Guilty Gear Strive that we have been dealt.
Yeah, it's not a regular patch. When they say major patch, it definitely seems like a major patch. You're getting new burst mechanics or new mechanics that use your burst. You got the guard cancel that armors through moves. You have a special advancing move. And those all use bursts, and gold burst is being changed, turning from giving you full meter to just giving you positive bonus. Bursts are going full screen too. It's going to be insane.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I was actually thinking about that earlier today. I was like, dude, this is going to be one of the last times I personally witness the regular burst mechanic before it changes.
Dude, it's going to be so weird. I can't wait.
It's going to be such an adjustment, yeah.
It really feels like, all the time I feel like when it comes to Guilty Gear is that the 3rd year is when everything gets crazy. And I think that's the same can be said about Strive right now. It just feels like we're going back to the stage, when the game first released, where we're finding a bunch of new stuff out, the discovery phase. It just feels like we're just resetting back into that with how many new changes are coming along. We got new characters, we got new moves. The systems in play are going to be just completely different. It's not I'm kidding, just that burst change alone is going to make the game
Oh, that's huge.
just
yeah.
a completely different landscape. It's not the same
A
game.
lot of people are going to be relearning a lot of things, and it will definitely have an effect on matchups too. Like how we saw the short clip of Gold Lewis going through one of Axel's moves to hit him with the new mechanic.
Yeah. And yeah, a bunch of like different unique stuff that you can see. You know, burst safe combos are probably not going to be as powerful as they used to be. So you know, Ram, Happy Chaos, even Nagoriyuki can't even get those kind of combos for free as easily now.
Yeah, I also think that bursts in general will be less relied on, though, because many people will just be using the new mechanics. But anyway, we're starting off finally. We got Gold Lewis and Giovanna.
Not
A matchup I don't know too
popular
much
character. Giovanna specifically, not a super popular character. I can't say the last time I've seen a Giovanna appear in bracket, but either way, it's really cool to see Giovanna. I think Giovanna is a really cool character. She has like this simple moveset, but it's deceptively simple because like there's so much
Mankind knew that
flexibility
they
with
cannot
her
change
movement.
society. So
Yeah,
instead of
it's mainly her,
reflecting
like,
on
her
themselves,
speed,
they
like, the way she
blame
zips around, how hard it is to like, you know, punish her, how
Heaven
easy it is for her
or
to rip
hell.
shoot.
Strike throw, stagger pressure, that's the name of the game with this character.
手加減してくれます？
Rocking the new
Yeah.
colors too.
I appreciate how these characters know each other as well.
Duel 1.
Okay, fuck Gold Lewis.
Let's rock!
Buy a show.
I'd say that if everyone got you don't skip one character.
Please one. Talking about how cool it was to see Gold Lewis. And you say fuck Gold Lewis. I'm like, okay, we're on that mindset now.
Alright, so far in the Gold Lewis's favor.
Yeah, that Dragoon is really taking it back. This combo's going to really hurt.
I know, he's got the 10% bonus too.
And now Giovanna with the lead. Dragoon with the lead and the cross version.
I believe he tried his super PRC, but it got snuffed out.
Probably. Ooh, getting a flash and LordKribington winning that engagement, getting bursted on, and now Dragoon with no burst still has a round up though, so they're not going to have to worry as much anymore. Swapping sides here. Will this hit?
Ooh. I don't think so. He has plenty of time. Yeah, there we go.
That's not going to work out. And this should be a wall break. Look at that damage.
Dang. That is quite a lot of damage against a character like Gold Lewis.
And counter hit. Going to vault over the drone. I love that uses of the super right there. And taking
And it kept him plus, so he was able to keep applying pressure, which won him the round.
It's not really often you see that super used when in block pressure in block pressure like that. I think you normally see it used for like stuffing anti-airs. So if someone tries to anti-air, you're going to use a super, you're going to get a big punish. But that was a really cool use of it and kind of a knowledge check too. Again, not used very often, so probably just catches some people off guard. They're like, hey, Giovanna is still her turn.
I know, it's always Giovanna's turn, though, when she does anything, so...
Well,
We got
Hayne,
first
Hayne.
match in Dragoon's
I feel like
favor.
you can't upplay the Giovanna players that much. They're going to start fueling their character a bit more.
Nah, Giovanna players are so loyal. They love this character.
I mean, rightfully so. It's a cool character. And got a cool dog too.
We love Ghost Dog. Alright, this is classic Gold Lewis pressure though. And yeah, I'd burst that too. That was just death.
I mean, can we just talk about how much life Dragoon just lost just from blocking all
just
of
for
that?
blocking, I know.
The thing,
You
yeah,
do
the
the right
thing about
thing and you're losing.
the thing about Gold Lewis is that he doesn't even need a hit you to kill you. I will say Dragoon has been doing a really great job with the awareness on those drones and how they're able to vault over the drones every single time. And LordKribington doesn't really exactly have the correct option, or just getting caught off guard that Dragoon is so willing to just send it.
That little jank how that super hit. But Kribington finding damage again, finding some pressure.
defend. A lot of these cross-up overheads are hitting Kribington right now. An unfortunate use of 6P.
Ooh, the sweep. Yeah.
Unfortunately, Goldlewis's 6P does have that slight, I guess, disadvantage compared to other 6Ps in that the fact that it's more vertical than it is horizontal.
Yeah, you can't just use it raw and neutral as if you were like Rim Lethal.
You can't counter poke with it. It's more of just an anti-air. But even then,
Just
you got
anti-air.
2P. 2P.
Oh, that was an unfortunate 268. Did not meaty.
Out of it. Looks like Kribington try to go for a fast BRC cancel in the air, try to maybe get back in pressuring Dragoon, but it looks like they mess it up at the very end of it. And Dragoon taking that game, taking the second game. We're up 2 games for Dragoon,
And
looking very
2-0.
strong. Alright, we are getting right back into it.
I mean, Giovanna is just such a tricky character to make an adjustment with because it's all about like fundamentals with her. I feel it's like there's no exploit that you could like start taking advantage of to start beating a Giovanna. You simply have to just play better than them.
I guess so, yeah. I think one thing you're going to have to do is you're going to have to try to stop Giovanna's approaches. You're going to have to set up a wall so that she can't approach you, which again is much harder to do than it is to say. But when you have a character like Gold Lewis, throwing out those coffins at the correct spaces can really do you wonders.
And so far, he's doing a really good job opening up this Giovanna this round.
Another successful jump over for the drone. A lot of these like combo unders not exactly hitting for Dragoon right there. I think that maybe because Gold Lewis is a heavyweight and might be throwing this combo game off.
Yeah, that could be one thing. I think they're just going for like any damage they could get. And, like, I don't care if it's optimal. I need to start chipping away this guy because I'm dying for blocking.
Oh no, that is so unfortunate. I believe that was a failed 2K and getting punished by that super. Actually, 2K or 2S? Might be 2S.
That was the first successful super we saw from LordKribington, so...
Yeah, when that super hits, it hits hard. In the corner, nice forward jump right there, knowing, like reacting to Dragoon coming into the corner with the drill and just jumping over it, swapping sides. That was super smart.
And we probably almost saw the game there, but a well-spaced burst, and it's back in Giovanna's favor.
Oh, nice uses of the FD there, pushing away Giovanna. But the thing about Giovanna is she's very susceptible to FDs because she has a lot of multi-hitting moves. And when you have multi-hitting moves like that, you get pushed away a lot more with FD than it was just a single hitting move.
And that was a very unfortunate round. That was all Gold Lewis's favor, I feel. And last second stolen away.
Dragoon not letting him have this game that easily. He's not willing to give up a single game here in this set. Nice cross-up overhead drill and keeping up that pressure. Nice 6P right there to stuff out that little kick. Another 6P working in his favor. Nice counter hit.
Ooh.
Not enough to kill just yet.
Yeah, I feel like we could have had more damage from that, but right now we're looking at such low damage. You could die to chip. This is Gold Lewis, so... And yep,
Do it.
best aerial.
1, 2. JD doing wonders. Love that move. Or Gold Lewis's love that move rather.
Yeah, and we see a set now. 1-2. I believe in a game 5.
I like it. 1-2. And yeah, again, I believe in a game 5 too. I think Kribington has been adjusting a bit more, doing a lot better, a lot stronger in neutral. It looks like they're a bit scrambly in like the very start, but they've been like getting to their senses, knowing how to stop Giovanna. You know, those 6Ps coming into play really did wonders for him. And also like the supers too, knowing that, hey, Dragoon likes to keep their pressure up, doesn't really like to, I guess, I want to say block, but doesn't like to leave like very big gaps in their pressure, so they're going to be pressing buttons, and he recognizes that and is using the super, using the 6Ps to take advantage of it.
As a check, yeah. Yeah, this Giovanna definitely likes staying glued to their opponent.
Oh no, the blind.
Oh, another whiffed meaty.
can be super weird. I think that's one thing that Giovanna can excel at. You know, punishing behemoth type moves by outranging them and then dashing straight in, and also being in that dead zone super fast. Getting into the dead zone of the BT very fast.
Also, that 2P into super was insane earlier.
Dude, Gold Lewis's will convert 2P into anything, I swear.
They're always ready.
You see 2P, you know it's getting buffered into something. Playing it safe right here. Nice combo. We're not going to get a wall break, but this is going to be a good amount of damage. Fails the conversion at the very end. Is this enough to kill it? Yes, it will.
I still took the round. Love to see it. And Gold Lewis is about to have burst here, so...
Oh, not if you get that counter at the very start. You might not even have to use it. Keeping Dragoon locked down. 60% of your life gone already. Overhead. Oh my gosh, you're having to block all this. You have no meter left.
I know, this is so scary.
And you could burst. A perfect to bring us into 2-2 in the first game.
Alright, he's got to be feeling himself after that.
We got the game 5.
That was an insane round to go into game 5 with. You have got to be really feeling yourself if you're Kribington. I'd be a little worried as Dragoon, but you know what? You were up 2-0 earlier. You just got to bring that energy again.
For sure. No, it can still go either way. But Kribington, man, just bring that adaptation to the table. That's what I love to see. And just healing their nerves, saying, this is how I'm going to actually fight against this character, and this is how it's done.
And I think one of the biggest differences is Kribington has been using his drone a lot better. Instead of more as a neutral tool, they've just been using it strictly for Oki. Right as I say that, of course. But you know what? They're actually like anti-airing Dragoon when they jump over the drone. So the drone has just been a lot more successful.
Yeah, again, putting up that wall, stopping Giovanna's approach. And you are on so little life. That is basically
oh my goodness
situation right there.
He's so good with that 6P in your face as well.
Bring that little ghost guy out. Slap him for me real quick.
Do you think after they officially announced aliens that Gold Lewis believes in them now?
I think, well, didn't he always believe in them?
No, he doesn't believe in aliens. That's the joke.
I don't know. But either way, one thing is for sure.
I mean,
is that LordKribington 3-2 taking it over Dragoon. Man, what a set.
That was insane. He woke up halfway through. He was like, oh shit.
I know, right? Just a reverse 3-0 already. And Dragoon, unfortunately, getting sent to losers. But LordKribington moving up. And they are going to be facing off Scambolini later in round 2. But right now, we have RedIAmNot versus Lanky, or PlusOnWhiff. I think that's the actual name right there. PlusOnWhiff versus RedIAmNot. Another Gold Lewis, this time against a Chip. Chip, Giovanna, two very fast characters. Both very grounded characters too. Though Chip can, I feel like Chip can lock someone down a lot easier. And just move around the screen a lot more flexible too. So we'll see how this goes. You know, Gold Lewis can easily kill Chip in one combo. We always talk about how Chip gets TOD'd all the time, but Gold Lewis literally will just TOD him in just
I've seen it in tournament brackets as well. I forgot which tournament, but I've seen a Gold Lewis and a May both touch a death of Chip. It is so sad every time, but it's funny.
It is funny. Okay, using that drone as a shield. You know, this is a very different style of Gold Lewis already compared to the previous one. RedIAmNot using the drone instead of as a neutral tool, instead of as Oki, using it as kind of like a wall to approach. And I really like that as an option. You're being aggressive instead of just setting out that mine and seeing what they do. A little more proactive and reactive in that sense. And yeah, just what I was talking about. Look at that damage right there.
Basic Gold Lewis damage.
duel 2. Let's rock yet another stomp, trying to stomp on his toes, just like he did last time. Nice jump on the grab, but nothing getting off of that.
Yeah, the failed cross up. Now it's Chip's turn, and this character is so hard to block. Ooh, good backdash though. Check with the 2P as well.
Oh my gosh, we are just plus frame heaven right now. Wire Sing trying to get out.
No. Is that dead? Look at the wrist gauge.
Oh my gosh, you're just turning it just because.
Mega overkill. That's sending a message. He did not need to do that.
Just wanted to make sure he was dead.
That's like a warning for the next few games. He's like, I'll keep doing that.
Get hit for me. Block all my stuff. Build up that risk. You know, just let me cash out. You can stop playing the game right now.
I love the lost message for PlusOnWhiff. It was I teched that.
Oh my god. Oh man, that brings me back to when I was playing Smash. I guess fighting games too, you know, tech stands for escaping a throw, but I think it's even funnier in a Smash context.
Yeah, it always is. I feel like a lot of people came to Strive from Smash.
Yeah, it is really cool to see. I think same what was to be said about Street Fighter 6, in that a lot of new players are just coming to these games, coming from different fighters, and just trying out these traditional fighters, boosting those player bases, and just getting a much greater community because of it. But oh my gosh, that is dead.
Oh my goodness.
I was speaking. Plus on
RedIAmNot does not drop combos as well. Like every time he hits, he's always getting solid damage or like an optimal knockdown.
I mean, look at that, getting a wall break from that is pure character knowledge at display. I don't even think
cross-up is successful.
We're getting a lot of counter hits here though. RedIAmNot trying to press button, trying to get out of here. Okay, we're just ending the lasers, neutral skip, and you're getting obliterated.
He couldn't even burst because he was in the beam. Oh, that sucks. 2-0, and it's been such a short amount of time.
Yeah. Gold Lewis, again, just one of the highest damage characters in this game. Chip, the lowest health in this game. It's not a good mix. And unfortunately, PlusOnWhiff is having a bit of trouble just keeping RedIAmNot locked down, having trouble like keeping RedIAmNot in his pressure and successfully getting those pressure resets, because RedIAmNot has such great character knowledge and is calling him out for all of his mistakes.
I mean, yeah, like I think he's been solid like everywhere. Like maybe mash a little less on defense, but his offense has been solid. He hasn't dropped a single combo, right? He's just done so solid, like such incredible gameplay this entire time.
I mean, to be fair, when mashing gets you such big reward as Gold Lewis, I can't blame him. I can't blame him.
To be fair, he's got like double the health of this character, so maybe taking a bit of damage is alright.
But you're already not going to like this damage. Oh no, an unfortunate drop with that final Alpha Blade, getting some overheads. Okay. Nice blow, but we are breaking out here with the two T's, disjointed. Gold burst into the base, straight into the super. Oh no, he bursted.
Successful burst.
Super breaking out of that. That was going to be a super big opportunity for PlusOnWhiff. And oh no, the overhead whiffing. That is a huge turnaround.
Every time Gold Lewis gets a turn, I'm scared.
Okay, overhead blocking the overhead, blocking all of this, just keeping patient.
Alright, never mind. His defense is phenomenal. What am I talking about?
He is thrown on OP.
Overhead, the double overhead.
Jeez.
We're witnessing the next Dark Rye in the making.
This is so tense. He's like We're just
I know.
blocking everything. You're blocking back and forth, and there's the hit.
Every
Passing out on
time.
that wrist. Oh, no, waiting. Game 3, right? Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
That was such a long wait to use that burst, and unfortunately, RedIAmNot was steeled in holding that back, back on their stick, and was successfully able to block it, get that first bait, and finishing the set 3-0.
That was insane Gold Lewis gameplay. Oh my goodness. I'm getting something new out of this tourney.
Dude, we're getting a game right. We got a game on our hands. We got a set on our hands. Asuka versus Jacko, two of what I would say probably two of the most complicated characters in this game. Shoot, Asuka specifically because one thing I'm going to want to be seeing is adaptation from this matchup right here, because anything can really happen. Especially when you got Asuka, when you got the spells, you got random spells, to where the fact that not only does Asuka have to react to what spells they have, but Jacko is also going to have to react to what spells Asuka has at any given moment.
And I'm gonna be honest, for both of these characters, this seems like such an unfun matchup. I would hate to fight Asuka as Jacko and Jacko as Asuka.
Man, it will be crazy. Like, once HourglassOfRain can just get Asuka locked down, that mana is getting drained, and then you have a real problem.
Oh, that's true. That's basically like a death sentence.
Speaking of which, we are out of mana right now, but a nice
good
back
grab.
throw, bringing him straight into the corner. Where are we going to jump?
That was a safe jump. Is he safe?
We are jumping.
He is! Yeah, and we're not gonna burst that. We lost that round. We'll take that.
That command grab is a bit slow, so you so in a lot of cases you can actually just jump that super after the flash.
Yeah, that was a very good safe jump by Water 1. And yeah, I feel like HourglassOfRain also isn't used to this matchup, and Water 1 in particular, they've done very good sniping out the minions when they're away from Jacko. So I feel like they're used to fighting Jackos high level.
Right, good amount of damage on the table. Very nice counter from Water 1. I like the option to just recharge that mana so they can start using their spells a little bit more, because if you are getting that counter and you try to convert into a full combo, there's not much you can really take out of it when you have no mana. Evening up here in game 1. Nice counter on the 2D, forcing an immediate burst from Water 1, not wanting any of that.
Just have to say, only one of these players have a burst, but that is no longer on the table.
Jacko with the circular object, and Asuka with a flat cube object. I just noticed that. I find that pretty funny.
Yeah, it's circles versus cubes.
Oh, now we got super. You are locked down. You
this
better
is
hope
dead.
for Fred. Yeah, your nice bars,
yet
you know,
enough for
eliminating
YRC.
the minions.
And this risk gauge is down now. Alright, he's safe. His mana's up.
Ooh, I saw that
so
teleport pop
scary.
up in that spell book. I was like, he's using it. He's immediately using it.
Ooh, that was a good pickup. Alright, staying plus.
Get a mana, but we are back in. Sandwich pressure with the minion. Trying to bait something out from Water 1, seems like with HourglassOfRain, just using a lot of
We might see
backstabs.
both first get back, by the way. That's crazy. Oh no! Kick of the minion. I don't think he was FDing.
Unfortunately, even if Asuka was able to get burst at that final moment, that life wouldn't have withstood a single hit.
And the Jacko made HourglassOfRain actually made pretty good adjustments against the Asuka. I feel like Asuka is like the hardest character to beat in the first round. But then you're like, okay, I think I got this. He's just so unpredictable, and I feel like there's so many ways to play him as well.
Yeah, definitely super unpredictable. I mean, for both players, honestly. Like, what am I getting? It's just like playing an actual trading card game. You're like, I'm just hoping and praying I get a good pull. And when you don't get a good pull, you're like, dang. I need to find something out fast.
Thankfully, he has a decent moveset outside of just spells, but that is like, you know, the main meat of the character.
I think similar to card games too is that as Asuka, one of the best things you want to be able to want to be doing is cycling through your deck really quickly. You want to be constantly cycling through it, getting new spells, and just using them. Especially when you're 2 down like this, you want to start building up those spells back real quick. Because when you have no spells in your hand, there's not much you can do.
Yeah, it's true.
Nice air tech on that throw. And will this be enough? Yes, it will. Just launch just high enough.
Good pickup.
He's able to hit.
Didn't even need his spells, which is good because he didn't have that many spells actually at that moment.
Right. Just using the minion, bring him back in. Come a little closer.
And both of these players have been very sparing with their bursts.
Man, I love that. Yeah, sparing with the burst. But to be fair, both these characters excel at just.
I hope you got your ringside seats, cause it's whoop-ass season.
What are you exactly supposed to do?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh no.
I mean, yeah, that 2S5H from Asuka, that's so far. How'd you burst that?
Wall break, not enough to kill. Very little
You have
life
positive
remaining.
bonus
We
there.
have burst on the table. Are we going to see a gold burst? Just had just enough meter to FG, withstand those hits, throw out the minions. Now this is a scary situation, but we are mashing.
Alright, 2P mash.
Y'all niggas can't be around here no more, dog. Skedaddle. Get the fuck out of here.
1-1.
Get the fucking moving, dog. Get fucking daddle. Get the fuck out of here.
To the corner, that's exactly where she wants to be because you cannot move. You're just locked down by those minions, getting set up. Unfortunately, HourglassOfRain was not able to keep it as tight as they would have liked it to, and Asuka able to mash out. But once they get in the corner, I think Jacko arguably has some of the strongest corner pressure in this game. I would say, like, arguably even stronger than Ramlethal or Gold Lewis in some senses. Is like because you can just keep
Maybe
walking,
Sam, but I don't know.
draining your
I'm
meter, draining your health.
terrified of Gold Lewis in the corner.
Gold Lewis in the corner is super scary. I'll give you that too. So Jacko definitely up there.
Oh, absolutely. And you know what? I don't want to jinx it, but this might be our back and forth 1-1-1, you know, 1-2, 2-2. Alright. Simple back and forth. Yeah, we're about to lose mana, and it actually did break so much damage.
Yeah, you're going to be really careful, really patient. Let's not take too many risks. Oh no, the tap.
Oh, yeah.
Yet again, breaking that wall, making sure that Asuka is dead. Asuka has so little life when your mana is drained like that, and that is just so rough. That is exactly. I mean, that's a situation Jacko can force really easily.
That mana felt like it was gone for so long as well.
Man, that spell is basically just bounced for years.
Ooh, good counter hit. Oof, the minion behind.
JP, my beloved.
Ooh.
Dragoon in the corner. BRC trying to run out. 2P mash, keep you locked down a bit longer. And nice uses of the 2S. Using a little further post to catch Jacko from that distance. Kick the minion at him. Chunk the minion at him. Do my
Oh
bit.
my god, the run up 6P in your face? Hourglass is nuts. I'll 6P back. How about that?
Moving up here, bar 1. And HourglassOfRain both could just take this game right here, right now. Very back and forth, as you were just talking about.
We're on game 3, and I'm pretty sure the amount of bursts we've seen is in the single digits still.
No!
Oh no, the mana's gone. Is this the game?
No, not quite, but that will be the game. No! Dropping it at the very end!
Hold
God,
on.
mana back on the table. Okay, let me search my deck.
He's got
Real quick,
spells.
pause button. Oh my God, just setting it out.
He's got
Or
spells.
You locked down. Where are you going? Oh no! Jumping out just enough to make it out. That combo was not enough to kill, but this tap does will do it. Overhead taking that game for Hourglass.
Dude, that was kind of scary. Right as I saw that grab and that his mana replenish, I was like, oh no, this could go so horribly. But Hourglass clutched it out. 2-1 right now.
Man, that jump out was so clutch right there. I didn't even think that Jacko could vault it like that. I was like, can Hourglass make it over this? I don't think so, but then Hourglass just proved me wrong in taking the game with that.
I feel like Water 1 did have enough time to get out that 6P, but its startup was too slow, so he got counter hit for it anyway.
And it was also at a bit of an awkward like angle too, because Jacko Hourglass was like literally like right on top of him. And that's not an angle that most characters can consistently anti-air, even if you use 6.
Yeah, like maybe Faust with his 2S.
Yeah, Faust maybe, Gold Lewis could do that.
Jacko actually.
Jacko
2S.
probably could. Alright, get in the corner. Let me recharge my mana real quick. Where are you doing, Hourglass says, as he just runs up on it.
And yeah, the full screen is definitely in Water 1's favor, but he wants to get a little more damage in that, because you can't just chip someone to death. You're going to run out of spells.
I will say though, I think this is really hard for Hourglass in the sense that in neutral, it can be hard just keeping your minions alive, because Asuka can just throw out so many projectiles that your minions just die instantly.
The multi-hitting projectiles in particular have a really easy time getting rid of like multiple minions and making Hourglass block. So
the big hitboxes for those projectiles don't help either.
And this is terrifying. This is exactly what we were talking about. No mana.
That's throw kill.
And it's dead. That throw did
a lot of damage on that throw. What the heck? Okay, we are masked off for Hourglass. We mean business.
I know. I'm serious. I prefer mask off Get Jacko. I wish like you could pick it on the character select.
I wish too. Hopefully they add that as an option at some point, because they've been doing a lot where if you press like up or down, you can like choose which style you want for the character. You know, Asuka has done that, and they're giving like Johnny a beard as well. This is gonna be a lot of damage.
Really?
They are, yeah.
Johnny with the beard.
It's a beard, Johnny Beard ult. And look at that damage. What in the world?
I know. That's insane. We do not want to see this set end like this. He went for the gold burst. He went for it all. We do have spells.
Try to backdash.
No anti-air.
I can keep him in the corner for me, and that is it. Sticking out the hand, giving me little slaps.
So
So solid everywhere. Just really didn't have a chance to breathe like in the entire game 3.
And that is 3-1 in Hourglass's favor. Hourglass moving on to top 8 and being very comfortable doing that.
Yeah, very solid everywhere. Pretty good set. It was nice seeing the Asuka as well though. So I hope to see Water 1 later. Maybe we'll get to see him bring out his mains, you know?
You might be right. You might be right.
Millia
Here we
versus
go.
Kai. I don't
was
see
completely
this very
wrong
often.
on I was completely wrong on my prediction. Envy actually being the Millia player right here.
Got the 2 blondes.
2 blondes.
Faust stage? Are
Faust
we actually
stage.
letting these rock? Okay.
Cool. Show off those beautiful high-res models before you start getting to the low poly models.
Nah, this game still looks great. What do you mean? Alright. Love that Kai color. One of the promotional colors.
All right.
You can tell
Not
they're
too
feeling
many
it
hits
out
right now.
Neutral. Yeah. Playing a little patient, seeing what their opponent's capable of before they start making commitments.
Going for the immediate burst, not wanting to take that snowball effect that Emilia is known for. Oh my gosh, he's running up 2K.
They're so patient, both of them. I'm scared for them. Alright, finally we see a solid combo on one of their ends. Good YRC, we didn't want to deal with that.
Sending out the H projectile, forcing Envy to jump right there, and what a nice challenge, what a nice combo right here. You have him in the corner, overhead, another overhead.
Oh my goodness. That was insane. I would have gotten hit. I got hit there.
Okay, we are getting DP. Go straight into the corner. What was that? Corner carry on the DP? That's insane.
Yeah, that thing sends you. And we are currently in a Kai blender. Very rare.
Right. Oh no, that far slash missing just barely. I mean, 5H, my bad.
Could have been 6H. They're hard to tell apart.
It might be 6H. No. Is it?
I think 6H is where he shows the back of his head. So that was 6H.
I thought... You're probably right. For some reason, I was thinking like 6H was where he shows his face. I don't know. I don't play Kai.
And we're seeing a lot more hits now. So it really was, they were just like feeling each other out, knowing like where they could try to make openings, start offense. A lot of them playing, both of them playing a lot more risky now. They know where they could go for. Trying to make those risks take deal damage. That was a good confirm, holy.
Alright, we are side swap, still running back in. Envy, you know, playing Milia, just a magnet, just being pulled all the way straight to Scambolini.
His character's so hard to block. DP right off, I don't want to block.
Oh my gosh, a lot of these air normals. Don't approach me or you're going to get hit. Winning the clash war right there with Scambolini. Sending him into the corner. Wow, what a conversion. That was almost insane. Okay, we're bursting. Not blocking it. Crushing.
That was actually insane for a game one. Oh my goodness. Holy.
And I saw that Fujer R come out and Milia pressing, I believe 2K is, unfortunately, that is a low crush. Boom, bringing it all the way down on your head.
I saw the fondue art come out and I'm like, oh, this guy just threw. Because that move gets snuffed out a lot, I feel, when it's like your last resort.
Fondue arc, I actually quite like that. We got Kyle Kisuke with the fondue arc.
Yeah, he has a fondue arc and he has the eclair. Diary Claire.
Going straight into game 2. Immediate 6P.
Oh my goodness. 6P rounds. You know he plays Kai.
Give him a little shoulder, the little elbow.
I feel like he could do that as any character. I'd be like, does this guy play Kai? I was able to tell someone plays Bridget because they were using Oscar Super from full screen as a way to check their opponent. And I'm like, that's a Bridget thing. And that was good. Just solid everywhere.
Viking did it first.
Huh?
I said Viking did it first.
Viking did it first? I don't know. People don't do it too often with Viking. They like forget that she has gun super.
I don't. Do they? Gun super is such a. I think gun super is like the best one because it's plus. It's just immediate, and we got an immediate perfect with Scambo.
I know.
Right
that
there.
Was
game
the whole
2
game
taken.
That was insane. Now, I've seen sets with Vikings and stuff where like they could have gun supered for like a wall break from mid-screen and they just forget.
Gotta save that meter for the next round, you know?
Yeah.
You know, just in case.
I wish meter carried between rounds. I think that would help. That would definitely allow for a lot more touch of deaths in this game.
No.
if people could just start round 3 with full meter.
You know what we call that? We call that gold burst round start.
Gold burst round start, but natural. And then you also have burst, so you just have 4 tension gauge. Alright. And I feel Envy has just been struggling a lot more in neutral against Scambolini.
Kai is just a very well-rounded character in neutral. They can play really anything. And Scambolini is really representing that, showing that they can cycle through Kai's options really efficiently to cancel a lot of Millie's approach options in keeping her out, counter-poking her efficiently. You know, the 6 Ps as we were talking about earlier, those flashes, stun dippers, all just coming together to give Scambolini that advantage.
His confirms are tight. Scambolini is real nice. But we are against Amelia. How do you block this character?
By making sure she doesn't get into that situation.
Oh my goodness, couldn't even burst that. He made that unburstable. No! Was that a misinput?
Accident. I'm not too sure what they try to input right there, but now you have no burst, you have no health. We gotta make something happen.
Maybe they expected. Oh, that's it.
Ran
And the
up.
JB, that is a stylish way to end it, by the way.
Oh no.
I feel like they might have tried to either, it might have been a misinput most likely, but if it was on purpose, it might have been to try to snuff out a Fondue Arc or Stun Dipper. But just so unfortunate that that burst came out there.
That it is. And now we have Scambolini moving up to top 8 along with HourglassOfRain being sent down to losers. But coming up next, here we have AlphaOmega versus MikeSaftig. Yeah, another match.
I'm
You decide who goes
pretty
to the
big
top.
fan of MikeSaftig.
They'll either do a minion throw at you or minion run away. Or they'll do another kick, but that's like layer 4 or something. But mainly they want to do the kick, and then they're going to do either throwing the minions at you or running away with the minion. And one thing about that is that Soul can shut down that kind of pressure string a lot easier because, you know, he has stuff like 6S that reaches so far that if Jacko tries to run away, he can just do 6S, catch Jacko, or use a faster move. Or I don't even think use a faster move, just like kind of like deny that RPS from the minion throw as well.
I feel like Vortex is a very good, like, instant get-in from full screen as well, to go under the minions.
Yeah, just completely ignoring the minions.
So Soul might actually be a pretty good character against Jacko. Wife fight back to kill wife.
Part of I was like thinking about it, but I didn't say it. I was like,
I couldn't remember the whole meme. I've been wanting to say it, and I'm like, I'll just say half of it.
I didn't even know you can combo off of that like that. That was insane.
No. He's always got something new, I feel.
And Soul is just such a flexible character, and I think that's so cool.
He is. That's one of his biggest strengths. He could do a whole lot, and we have the mask off. I'm a fan of AlphaOmega. Mask off Jacko player.
Cannon colors.
Uh-huh.
Well, we got here like Gen Z Soul with the neon colors and lights.
Oh, not that. Not the wild throw. Oh my goodness, these DPs have been so successful for MikeSaftig.
Bandit Bringer sending him all the way back down to the ground. Tries to use the 6S to poke, but we're going to use in the block. Throwing Saftig off his feet for just a little bit.
Yeah, and MikeSaftig has done so well playing around the minions, so AlphaOmega has been becoming like increasingly creative with how they use the minions. So there's already been a lot of back and forth there, and yeah, that should have been a punish. Just can't DP Jacko.
Mike really is just holding down Bandit Bringer and DPs the entire time, and this time the DP is going
It's
to smash out
always
really
slash
quickly.
version of DP as well. Like he wants to be as safe as possible with it if he's gonna take that risk. Oh, that might be it. Oh,
Yeah,
he just got burst. That's so
Queen hit,
unfortunate.
too. One thing that about I think another reason why he wants to use the S version of the Volcano Viper is also because one, I guess, thing about Jacko is that when you hit a minion, I mean, it works with really, I guess, any breakable projectile kind of thing. I don't know exactly what like the specific word is for it, but you know, Eddie is the same way. Where if you hit him
Slows you
with a
one
move,
bit.
it causes the move to last a little bit longer. So that also means that it can be easier to punish, and that's why they probably S Volcanic Viper not wanting to get punished by that.
Yeah, exactly. But in particular, there's been a lot of those DPs, so I feel like AlphaOmega is gonna have to start making an adjustment to them. I feel like MikeSaftig is one of the souls I see the most DPs out of. And there's another one.
Just calling out the gaps, calling out like, hey, this isn't real. This isn't real. I'm going to DP through it, and you're going to respect it.
And the worst part about being DP'd that much is you start getting frustrated, and you're like, I wish I could DP back. This is so fucking annoying.
Oh
And
no,
no
this is
back
going to
dashing.
whiff, and a big punish. No! Fail.
Oh yes, only backdash twice. What is he doing?
Oh my gosh, that is working though! I think the 2A might have been a messed up Heavy Mob Cemetery, and he just did Heavy Mob Cemetery again. It's like, no, this was the right option. I'm going to do it yet again.
I actually believe it. When I play Soul and I misinput anything, I'm like, I'm gonna try it again.
Get back in the car.
Oh my
Where are
god,
you going?
he's in his head.
Going for
You can
another
tell
wild
he's
throw.
having
What's
fun.
going on? Is another wild throw? Come on, another wild throw.
Nah, I feel like it's gonna be another DP.
Alright, well, let's put some money on the table. I'm wild throw gang right here.
I'm DP gang.
Just
You
playing
can tell he's
it
fishing for
patient.
something. He's playing patient right now.
I
That's
mean,
not
he
the
knows that's a
MikeSaftig
big
thing.
life lead too.
Okay, air throw.
He doesn't have to worry all too much about losing some life, just as long as he gets that one good combo.
Like, he doesn't have meters, so I don't know why he would go for a DP.
My life is evened up. Are we going to react to the super
That's
flash?
rough,
We
bro.
will in a while.
Yeah.
What was I saying? Cough up the money.
I saw that super about to whiff, and I'm like, this is the freest wild throw punish I've ever seen. And it's
When was I ever
0-2.
wrong? Not now,
I
apparently.
guess you know your Soul players, you're right.
Oh my gosh. Such a fun player to watch. And such a fun character to watch too. It's the perfect mix for MikeSaftig right here. The perfect match.
Yeah, you could absolutely tell when he's having fun. Going into game 3. Hopefully AlphaOmega has some sort of answer to MikeSaftig's game plan, because I feel like for a good portion of the that last round there, he Saftig was just completely in his head.
Yeah, I know. I think he's going to continue being in his head too, because now AlphaOmega is probably going to go for safer strings. That means not able to keep up the pressure as much as before, because you know, random DPs in between your block strings.
going
Blocks
for
are
grab
going to
around.
be a bit more wary and neutral, and a lot less risky. When you're a lot less risky, you don't get as much rewards.
Nice DP. Never saw it coming.
Dust loops. Gotta go for a burst bait, I think.
Another grab. He's going for a grab only round, dude. Alright, lost the round. You can't meme that much. Come on. You can't diss AlphaOmega like that.
He believes in it.
He does. That's why he's playing so patient. He wants this so bad.
It's been working out for him. The good chemicals in his brain are really firing.
Oh, this time he got grabbed. Saftig taking pretty nice damage.
Wall break.
Positive
Positive going
damage.
Jacko, by the way.
Well,
Whether or
already
not
maxed
Jacko
on
will be
me,
able
but
to
doesn't
use
get
it
to use
is
it.
up for debate.
Oh no.
Why
Jump DP.
does he do this? What?
Oh no. Alright, it's okay, it's okay.
Oh,
Golden burst.
not enough. I thought that was
Almost
for sure
killed.
going to kill. We do have
I
Meteor on
didn't
the
think so
table,
because
Bringer
I was,
missing.
it was like
fail
a...
on it.
I forgot what button was the starter, but I'm like, this is gonna scale like crazy. I'm surprised it almost killed. Character just hurts.
Gold burst. We are really just
Oh.
losing right here. Come on, Mike.
He
Come on,
is.
Mike. He just wants that mental damage right now.
He does. He
making
went
the-
for far switch and he got it counted in and did nothing. That's the mental stack right now.
Projectile sending out the minions, not letting him come in that easily. Okay, now sandwich pressure. S Volcanic Viper yet again. You know what?
I feel like
Fantastic.
he's gonna go for Heavy Mob Cemetery there.
Bro, I wonder what he's trying, or what he he thinks is optimal from that Heavy Volcanic Viper in the air. Like, I'm trying to wrap my head around like what exactly he wants from that, or
Maybe
how, like,
it
that
launches slightly
plays in
higher.
his
I have no idea.
You're hanging on by a thread. We do have some meter going for a Heavy Mob Cemetery. Is this going to work?
He's doing
No, it will not. It can't work that
leaning
easily.
too hard. AlphaOmega has gotten a game.
All right, AlphaOmega, you got to win this. You got to let him know. Got to play the game properly. you're not Kutoru.
I have the English voices on right now, and Jacko just said skedaddle, and it kind of made me mad for some reason.
Y'all niggas can't be around here no more, dog. Skedaddle. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fucking moving, dog. Get fucking daddle. Get the fuck out of here.
And I was like, please do not.
There's like certain words I feel that when you hear it said in English, or like said in like an official translation, you're just like, yeah, I don't really like that
Yeah,
very much.
that
even
move
though you
was
use it in
removed from
normal
the
conversation.
dictionary for a reason.
Wow, just booking it, running
I
straight
know.
under
Yeah, the
Jack. I'm
triple
so
close slash combo.
Wow, no. Another one? Yes.
Dash.
I knew it.
I thought he was
knew it.
expected the backdash. I thought he was gonna catch the backdash with wild throw. And there's vortex.
And a perfect too. How do you get a perfect with that string of interactions right there? That is insane. Insanity.
I'm telling you, it's the mental stack. I mean, you could see it too. Like, he whiffed a wild throw and couldn't get punished for it.
Gunflame, stop throwing minions from that distance away from me. Block all this. Play it patient yet again. You don't have to. You don't have to zoom in really fast. You take your time. Tries to use vortex.
So
though.
weak. This is successful.
Backing up, giving Jacko a bit of space, seeing what Jacko is going to do. I think playing a bit more reactive right now. Mike is playing, and I don't think it's quite working out for him. I think, I mean, I always say, I've been saying this entire time that Mike's gameplay is just so erratic, and I'm not sure it should work as well as it does, but it's working as well as it does. And when he's switching to that more reactive playstyle, it's not working out as well for him. Because keep in mind, that's also giving Jacko time to breathe, time to set the minions, and that's exactly what she wants. You got to be like on her, making sure that she can't do stuff like that.
And I feel like Super might have killed there, but I'm not sure. And the hard to react to overhead, and that's gonna be it. 1 to 3.
MikeSaftig moving on to top 8 to join the rest of our players. Building up, winners top 8. Right now we have MikeSaftig, Envy, not Envy, my bad. MikeSaftig, Scambolini, HourglassOfRain, and RedIAmNot. Soul, Kai, Jacko, and Go Lewis, respectively. Or maybe I'm like the only one that finds this cool. You got Soul and Kai, who are like the first 2 characters in the game. Then you have Gold Lewis and Jacko, who are the
That's
first two
true.
DLC characters.
That's kind of cool, actually. That is pretty neat.
I just had to point it out.
And
Like I noticed it. I'm
we
like,
have a May.
That's pretty neat.
And we have the other Envy.
This is losers right now. No more winners bracket until we get to top 8. We are playing out these losers matches. Muffins versus Envy. Muffins did play in winners quarterfinals, and RedIAmNot beat him to move on to top 8. And here we have Envy, the other Envy, another Soul player versus
know.
May.
The Envies are coming out. First it was the Gold Lewises, and now it's the Envies.
Envy does play Soul a bit differently to MikeSaftig, as you probably already noticed. He's not nearly as, I guess, crazy erratic. He plays a lot more patiently, a lot more thoughtful of what moves he uses.
And what's being thoughtful to a May player, you know?
Dolphin. I'm a hold this
Just
anchor,
6P for
and
May.
I'm a hope you run into it. That's May right there.
I'm so glad she's getting a new move, right?
Don't talk to me about that. Here we have
That was a threat.
perfect counterplay right here. We have H Dolphin. If you don't react to H Dolphin, she's plus, and she gets to keep up her pressure. But if you do react to it, great. That's great for you, because you were able to react to H Dolphin instead of S Dolphin. And you were able to 6P it. But unfortunately for you, if you try to 6P it, she can now just jump and punish you for it.
That's true. She needs it. Ooh, that was a good backdash though. Oh, but he got nothing from it.
And catching the backdash with the
Yeah.
2K. We are
Okay.
evening up here. Actually, we're not evening up here. We're taking the first game for Muffins.
That was so fast too. Like that's always standard for May. It's never a slow game, even if it's a zoner, right? They either lose really fast or they win instantly.
There's definitely that big disparity you can tell. You know, Guilty Gear always a high damage game, you know, but you got like the difference between Soul Bad Guy in May versus Asuka and Jacko. There's a huge difference.
Like I love this cast. It's all over the place, right? We got every archetype you could think of and every difficulty you could think of as well. Because you have a character like Kai, which anyone can play, and then you have fucking Asuka, who no one can play.
And then you got Potemkin, which I'll arguably say is one of, if not the hardest character in the game to play it optimally.
Just because you have to master Kara canceling literally every special move.
It is crazy. I've tried some of those combos. They are just insane to pull off.
Alright,
There it is. That's what I'm talking about.
A
The
lot
6P,
better.
calling out the H Dolphin. That is key in this matchup. You cannot let May H Dolphin on you easily like that.
Alright, a lot better for Envy already. Oh, drop the combo. Yeah, burst that. You almost lost 60% health.
Playing impatient at the perfect distance to punish the Dolphin with a Ghost Slash.
They could choose how far the Dolphin goes, I think. So like that was the perfect distance for the max range. And that's death. Wow, that was such a perfect answer.
And with
I
one
lost the first game really fast, but I'll win the second one just as fast.
Exactly. With one quick game, we got another quick game to wrap this one up. We want this over. We want top 8 to be decided now.
It's true. These two characters are so fun to watch. I don't care how much people hate May. I got the monkey brain. I see the high damage and I'm happy.
No, I would agree. I think May is a pretty fun character to watch, especially at the higher level.
Play
against? Maybe not play against, but again, at that high level, when you see like people know how to play against the May matchup, and also seeing May at the top level, not just ban Dolphin the entire time, or ban Dolphin not as more deliberately than other Mays is always really fun to watch. Controlling those spaces with the anchor.
Orange.
Got some bigger buttons.
I know that bar slash is so difficult.
The anchor is stronger than the sword, and the VP is stronger than your normal.
Oh my god, reacted to the low. That's insane. Alright. They're both playing a lot more patient right now, because both of them lost the game at this point, like super fast, almost instantly. So they're both just trying to have that, like, avoid that from happening again.
Here's that clean hit. Volcanic Viper actually getting it this time for Envy and getting that wall break. We got Positive Buzz on the table. No meter right now, though. That 5K is going to do it. We're going to get just enough meter to close it out, but they're not going to need it. Using that Volcanic Viper clean hit yet again. We're not dropping it this time around.
Alright, close slash caught backdash, I think. Thank God he got burst right there.
I'm not even sure about that burst either, though, because now you have so little life left, and if you lose this one, you are going to go into the next round with no burst. And looks like that is exactly what's going to happen right now. Muffin's getting a very nice perfect.
The thing is, his burst isn't that far down, but this is two characters that play really fast, right? So we're probably not going to get to see it just because someone's going to die before that burst gauge gets high.
Oh, wow, the Canadian burst up high. I'll say though, Envy is really aware of the distance that Muffin's controls as May. Always being at the perfect range to punish those normals, punish those moves without getting hit himself.
Drop it again. No, I've noticed that too. Like almost after every block string, when he has May in the corner, he backdashes so he could punish a dolphin.
Yeah, dolphin
he puts himself at a further range.
R slash.
Which is not something the Soul player usually does, you know, backing off after applying pressure, but it's been working out.
Yeah, you can definitely tell the difference between the souls we have here on display. Comparing Envy to MikeSaftig, it's like two different sides of the same coin.
True. We're going into game 4. It's 2-1. Envy's favor. Hopefully Muffins can make some sort of adjustment here. I will say, Envy was dropping combos in that last round, so it doesn't look impossible for Muffins. How did that dolphin dodge burst? Who taught these dolphins how to do that?
RedIAmNot-san, this is such huge damage. Look at that red life bleeding out from Envy. Wild
throws. Hold on.
You know, once you
more
get
of
that,
those, and we got
first wild throw, you gotta get another wild throw. It's like the soul brain.
It's the Mochi classic. That 2S has been stuffing out so many dolphins.
Yeah, just throwing out that button is doing
Oh my
wonders for
goodness.
Envy right now, and we're taking that round back. Even with that devastating first
I know.
few hits from Muffins, he took it
And
back.
anti-air, he's playing so well right now. He's anti-airing, he's catching the dolphins, right?
And you know what's crazy? That one thing I want to point out, and that's something that isn't really looked on as much as I would like it to, is run up block. That is such a great thing that you can do against other people, because you run up block, force them to do something, and then you punish them or be in that perfect distance to do something to them in return.
Yeah. Oh, that was supposed to be a gold burst. You know the Maybrain, they love their gold burst, and this is not looking good for Muffins. They're gonna have to play so careful right now.
And that they do.
Yeah, we
use the
have
burst
burst here.
but we're not going to use it, and
Not.
we are taking that round as Muffins.
I feel like we could have used burst there because Envy had full meter, so I feel like he could have won that round.
Probably,
But might as well play it safe.
it was very little life remaining too, so Envy might have not wanted to take that chance. maybe not want another replay of what happened when he spent the burst a little too early last time. And now the burst, see, coming into play at that crucial moment, that could have been huge for Muffins, completely stopping his momentum.
That was supposed to be Gold Burst. Dude, they always go for it. I swear May goes for Gold Burst, like, more than any other character. And I think that might be it. No! Okay. Counter hit the wake up. And good play on Envy's part. And that gets Envy in top 8, right?
That it does. Envy moving on. Unfortunately, we will have to say goodbye to Muffins. But Muffins was playing super strong, and I would love to see them come back, maybe test their mettle yet again.
Or
It
for
looks like we'll just
Gold
walk
Boost.
into Jacko right now.
This is gonna be a huge struggle, but I feel like RedIAmNot is, you know, patient enough to deal with a Jacko.
I think one
Jacko's
thing to note-
definitely very easy to exploit on defense, right? So it's not too impossible.
I think one thing to note. Oh my gosh, I choked on my water. I'm dying.
about to. You're making me
one-
want to cough.
One thing, I'm dying like the minions are going to die in this matchup. The one thing to note is that how easily Goldlew's can clear the screen. You know, sending out the drone can just eliminate all the minions just like that. Skyfish, same thing. Laser super, same thing. Can just clear the screen for you once.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot in Goldlew's favor that could give him some semblance of screen control, right? And control over neutral.
Oh my gosh.
All the
There's
dead
that-
zone
that
in
hit.
that.
Not even just the dead zone, but like him hitting the minion may have lasted a little longer than it should have.
Oh, the first time he gets in. Oh, but good back throw. Alright. Pretty solid play overall from HourglassOfRain.
Another thing I think could be really interesting in this matchup too is that you know how we saw MikeSaftig do a lot of DPs to break out of gaps in between Jacko's pressure, because Jacko naturally until she has her minion super is going to have a lot of gaps in her pressure. So we could potentially be seeing maybe a reversal super come through, and when you do a reversal super, it's always going to be a big amount of damage, but Goldlew's in particular is just going to make Jacko hurt. She's going to be feeling the pain too.
That's true. And good throw to finish it off. Yeah, that was just what I was talking about. Like, Jacko's winning most of the time, but she does not have enough defensive options to like stop Goldlew from just steamrolling it.
And now she's going to be steamrolling Goldlewis.
I know.
We got 3 minutes just stomping on the minions, taking them both out in a single hit, running away with another minion. Trying to keep Goldlewis in the corner right now.
Interesting not going for the wall break there. You could see the gears moving, right? Like, should I back up from this? And they did. And just a run-up grab. Alright. There was some back and forth there. I definitely see it being possible for RedIAmNot.
Oh man. That is this is going to be a good match. This is going to be a good match. I can already feel it.
I don't know. I feel like at any moment we're going to see the fastest like 3-0 or 3-1 from either of them.
Don't say that. You're going to curse them. Don't let your bias show. That's all right. We already showed our bias like immediately into the tournament.
It's a casual tournament.
Also,
I could show a little.
playing Birthday Train, really? I mean, I love Birthday Train, but this is kind of an odd fit for the very first game of top 8. I mean, I'm not necessarily complaining per se, but it is a bit odd.
I think Riot plays his own playlist anyway.
Uses Birthday Train as like the debuff. Gives them some calming music.
That's like a. Well, I don't know, because RedIAmNot's player 1, so it's probably his song. Uh-oh.
Look at that health just
I
going
was still
away.
going.
Hourglass not looking to spend
That was a
any
whole
meter,
combo.
and it looks like just not spending that meter paid off really well for Hourglass. The fact that they didn't spend any meter to FD that meant they had enough meter to get that combo extension. God's health is being deleted right now. Is that enough to kill?
Uh-oh.
And that's enough. That's
It
dead.
is. It's absolutely enough, but it was if the Jacko wanted to use their burst or not. Good shit from RedIAmNot. And we're gonna see both bursts this round.
Using 2P, using Far Slash. I really like the way that RedIAmNot is efficiently taking out these minions whenever they come close to him. Skyfish, how dare you try to throw a minion at me? That is not allowed here. Not in my house.
Oh, the gold burst! And it is
Now
the armored
indestructible
minions.
Oh, but game destroyed immediately after their timer runs out.
I know, it's like he had a clock set for that. He just knew.
Just had the work alarm just ready and primed. Laser out with the 2D though. Now you have to immediately stop your pressure, but that does not matter.
Mash and grab for that, and it worked.
Yeah,
This is
man.
so rough for Gold Lewis.
It is definitely a bit rough. RedIAmNot is doing a good job at clearing those minions, but at the same time, Jacko is just setting them up so fast, faster than he can clear them, faster than he can control the space with Skyfish or Drone, to where he can get, where he can actually get him. I mean, once he gets in though, Jacko is just dying instantly, as we just saw with those perfects.
It is possible, but the thing is, HourglassOfRain, all they have to do is hold on to like enough meter for a YRC or have their burst, and it's once again right back to just Gold Lewis Struggle City. Yeah.
Oh wow!
That
Using the
is here.
2P to cancel into the behemoth. Can we
You
just
still
talk
have
about
done.
that?
No, yeah, that was pretty insane. That combo was nuts. Oh my goodness, I saw that
frame,
burst.
4K HD.
Ooh. Went for the grab, but it's okay. Drone covered us.
Forcing this one seems like Hourglass is confident they can be able to take this one right now. Just keeps on throwing out the minions, this time actually hitting Gold Lewis, but that health as guts is coming into play. Trying to go for a reversal, getting stuff the first time, but the second time actually working out in RedIAmNot's favor as he takes this round.
Good 2P match in the corner. I would have been so scared to press any buttons with all those minions on top of me, but worked out in RedIAmNot's favor. And right now, this is what you want to see. No burst, no tension gauge. You just do as many behemoths as you want.
There it is.
That was so
yet
far.
again.
Oh, that caught back dash. That's death. That's
Wow.
insane.
I love this like proactive
RedIAmNot.
gameplay from RedIAmNot. Just using the 2P, canceling straight into the behemoth. So the moment Hourglass thinks, hey, like he uses 2P, he used a button to break my minions, now is my time to come in. But no, it is not your time to come in. You're getting just a coffin tossed in your face and you are dying for it. And I think that's a really smart thing about 2P is like 2P, yes, fast move. Everyone knows is a fast move. Great for mashing out, great for breaking things, but also it comes with a great ability that it can cancel into Behemoth. And yeah, as we just saw, that has really come into display.
What makes it better is not just the fact that it's a fast move, it is very slightly disjointed. So it is just such a great move to mash in general, and it's a pretty decent anti-air, surprisingly.
It is a fantastic game, actually. I think Gold Lewis's use 2P more than they use 6P as an anti-air.
I mean, I see it. Their 6P does not get it done a lot of the time.
Oh no, we got 3 minions on deck. We don't have the minion super just yet though. and so it was not able to last as long as Hourglass might have hoped.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Now we're thrown in the corner with no health. Positive bonus. You love seeing it if you're RedIAmNot.
2D. Oh no, fails the conversion. Wire saying breaking the minion. You have no more minions left. Backing up, trying to run away, throw out some more minions, get them on screen.
Accidental 6H. You see it all the time.
Oh no, I think Hourglass could have won that game if they air dashed over the Skyfish.
Oh my goodness, that was so active! What the hell? He did the, like, frozen behemoth typhoon. He just held his coffin in place.
Dude, Hourglass literally just fed Gold Lewis. It's like, here, you can have my minion. You can boost your active frames a little bit longer.
That was so nuts to watch.
Like throwing coal into the furnace.
Yeah, and these 684s in particular have been so good for RedIAmNot because it's like the only way he's been able to challenge in neutral. And he normally gets a fat counter hit from it, and then he just starts his own pressure. If you're RedIAmNot, I think just try to take burst this round. Alright, but we couldn't.
I really like the usage of the 2D there, not only because it was it went low to the ground, but also because it has that advancing property to where he could punish that Skyfish a lot easier.
Yeah, that was a very good option.
Okay, now we got the super charge minions on deck. 3 minions too. You got your meter is getting drained. Your health
That risk gauge,
being eliminated. That risk is going up into the red.
Good Nash. Another 2P, dude. He's so nice with these. The drone comes out.
Hourglass not able to capitalize on that risk
This
gauge.
is so hard to get
Got a
up
gold burst on deck. Sending out the super. Going into another super.
Alright, that was a bit ambitious. That was all your gold burst gone.
Just full sending it. The double wall of pain. You have nowhere to go. It's like a, it's like the trash compactor, basically.
Oh, that was a good match as well. Oh, 6P in the opposite direction. Crossed up. Hold on, he can do this.
Not going to be
No way, that almost killed.
On deck, though. We're going to have to FD all of this or you're going to die. You got minion on deck now. We are starting Jacko's pressure.
used it for red for some
You gotta be
outliers.
careful. Stuff like 2P can easily get you out of these shoots. And that is it. The OTG.
Oh my
Hourglass taking it.
goodness.
Possibility
I
of a sliver of life.
believed. That was close. Good shit to HourglassOfRain. That was so close. The only reason it killed too was because that move also hit the minion. Yeah, so they got 2 OTG hits from that.
I expect
Unless
to
one of
see
them character
DPs. I expect to see heavy mob cemeteries. I expect to see wall
No,
throw.
not against Scambolini. If
I
I see a
expect to
heavy
see
mob cemetery.
Stun
dude.
dippers. Rudyard.
Stun dipper, yeah.
Alright, Eagle is
Alright.
flying. Sky should be high. Mankind knew that they could not change society. We are letting the interest
They're
rock.
actually letting it rock. Oh, I love these two.
No, come on.
Give the opponent a free point for that. Who skipped that? And they're both one of the new colors too, which is kind of cool. They're both a different one as well. What are they doing?
What is going on right now?
They're like, that's like the equivalent of just like cursing at your opponent.
I guess so.
I know, that was like that scene in The Simpsons where they're like, I'm gonna be punching my fist like this in the air, right? And I'm gonna walk forward. And if you get hit by it, it's your fault.
Man, Mike really just says, you cannot punish me when I'm ready to be punished.
Exactly. Oh my god, the DP, that was so smart considering that Scambolini used a plus on block move.
Revolver
No!
Okay.
And yeah,
Wow.
just don't let him. Don't let this man burst.
Yeah, it's like I didn't see the burst come out. I'm just gonna go straight for it. He's probably gonna delay it a bit, expecting a burst bait. Sometimes you just gotta kill the combo. You don't want to risk dropping it.
It's true.
Like, so what if you get bursted? They won't have burst next time.
And I can at least tell right now, MikeSaftig is he's not memeing. I feel like if he goes up 2-0 again, he might start again. Seems like a MikeSaftig thing.
It's just a soul thing. It's in their blood.
Have a little fun with it when you're up. Alright, let's let the intros rock this time. How about that? Okay.
Ah, nah. Okay. One thing to note is that you know, Kai, both these characters you would probably classify as Shotos. Soul maybe not as much, but Kai definitely. So Kai is going to be a little more well-rounded and can play a lot more playstyles that Soul can't. So zoning him out could be an effective option, but also being able to know, like, hey, I have to stop that at some point, switch over to the next cycle, you know, efficiently cycling through your different options to treat out Soul's approach. And different through the gunplay too.
You see more of it as well. MikeSaftig is, like, at this point purposefully, like, consistently going for, like, a in-your-face jump DP. So I still don't know the reasoning behind it. Although, in the situation where he hit in that last round, it caught a backdash in particular. Pretty solid damage. We love to see it. We're about to see burst on the table as well for Scambolini.
Wow, the
not
comes out so
5K
fast. 3
anti-air.
frames, by the way.
Oh, that picked up? That was insane. Good shit.
It was still going.
Scambolini gets around. I know, he was not done with that combo. Was that run up 2H? What the hell?
I would say no, never mind. I don't understand anymore. Let's just let this play out. You can't hope to understand how Mike is playing, but it is working.
Thank God he ended up accidentally blocking that DP. That would have been a free punish. And good Vortex. Had to steal burst.
I think it's really important that Mike is calling out Scambolini like this. You know, Scambolini, we saw in the previous match before top 8, where he loved to use H Fireball in neutral. And that's not something you can do against Soul when he has Vortex on hand. When he gets that counter hit Vortex, that's such big damage. You cannot afford to use heavy Fireball like that.
It's true. And so far we're up 2-0 for MikeSaftig, but we saw signs of life from Scambolini. I feel like he can take a few games off. I don't want another, you know, quick 3-0. Especially not a matchup like this.
Possible. We have a lot of strong players on hand right now too, so I do expect to see a lot of back and forth and a lot of tradey games. Love this song. Wow, this is running for a real long time. What in the world? Is someone PC break?
And it's just loading the greatest match we're about to see in our lives. They gave them time to read the script.
Alright. I get hit by your DP for 5 times.
Ooh. Unfortunate with DP. Lots of patience from Scambolini, and it paid off too. He did some damage there.
Throw tech, swapping sides, blocking the stun dipper, using Percy to keep it safe. PSC to escape that.
Both of them are playing like really, really safe, just trying to cover as many options at once as they can. And so far, it's working out really well. for Scambolini in particular, because as you've already stated, Kai is a more well-rounded character. Got it done.
We are busting out. Okay, 5K not picking up. That would have been crazy if 5K picked up right there, but just bounced a little too low for its liking.
And these 5Hs are so scary because you know how fat a counter hit that 5H gives. And he's going for it so often too. Both of them backed off there. That's crazy. Like, these two players are respecting DP so much right now. They're both mortally terrified of their opponent's DP.
Yeah, and when you've been getting hit by them so much in these, when you've been getting hit by each other's DPs this much, it is to be expected. Getting ball burst, we have full meter on deck as MikeSaftig, full stick of butter, one could say. Counter hit, and we're going to cash out that piece of butter. We're going to burst at the very end, though.
Not let him
holding on for dear life.
Might get it anyway. No, he didn't quite get the wall break, but the backdash gets caught, and that's it. 3-0 for MikeSaftig.
Oh no, 5H in the corner catches everything. You cannot escape.
I know. Whose idea to increase that thing's hitbox?
I'll say, like, out of the matches that we have coming up, who would you say is the one you're looking forward to the most?
Well, I think the other winner's side bracket that we're about to see would be a Kai versus Soul. So I think that's going to be my favorite set of the night.
But right now, we got Amelia versus Jack O. I cannot
This is
wait
another
for this
set.
one. This one's going to be really fun, too.
Matchup I've never seen.
Keep that Amelia locked down, pinned down, so to say. Amelia pin never coming back.
Do Jacko players know how to block in?
I want to say yes, but just because I think it'd be cool if they did. Go, send out those minions, kick them a bit. This is just a minion abuse.
It's true.
Or I guess they're happy about it. I don't know what the implication
Yeah,
of that would be.
they're always happy. I think they're like forced to be happy or something.
Using that turbo fall to get the cross up and getting the combo conversion. That is massive scaling though, lots of hits if you're Amelia. A lot of multi-hitting attacks that are going to bring up that scaling a lot more.
And a nice 2K to end the round. Yeah, both of these characters not known for their damage, but they are really, really hard to block. So I feel like this is just going to be them taking turns mixing each other.
I think Jacko is less of being hard to block, but like knowing when to not block, I think, is Jacko's key. Amelia is definitely, though, is learning how to block.
And yeah, that cross-up would have got me.
Wow, I can't believe that close slash brought Jacko all the way over to the other side. I did not.
I know, that close slash almost like scooped her behind.
And I think Envy was definitely prepared for that too, so that could be a bit of knowledge of like at that distance, at that height, or at that angle, so to speak. That close slash will bring you to the other side.
You know what makes me think they weren't ready for that? The fact that they used 5H after close slash instead of 6H. I think they were holding right, so they were ready for a 6H.
That could be a possibility, you're right. Though 5H does work in some certain situations, but that first
that was
high
so
up.
unfortunate.
That's that burst was definitely up there in Montreal, I would say. And we are having trouble knowing when to get out of here.
Yeah.
No more meter left. It's either block or react to that overhead. And that overhead.
All of the Jackals have been taking the mask off. I mean, you love to see it.
I don't blame them.
Because maskless Jacko's better.
Maskless Jacko is better. I do agree.
I believe that was only first game, actually, which is kind of insane to think about because I felt like that took forever, all of that back and forth.
It did take really long. Again, we have two low damage characters, and it's kind of like that push and pull where Milia is hard to keep down, but also Jacko is once you start blocking Jacko, she's, I guess, takes a while to chip you down to life, to the health she wants you at.
Oh, the double overhead. Alright, early bursts don't want us to take more mix than necessary.
Backdoor yet again.
I know these backdoors have been catching Envy all the time.
Another throw.
Another one, dude.
Lots of
I
stagger
think
pressure.
it's just not the most common option for a Jacko to go for.
Guess not. And that bad moon is punishable on block using a 2K.
That bad moon might have been a misinput.
Getting kicked into the corner, using the wall as a backboard and milling as a basketball.
Yeah, this is what Jacko's known for.
You have no meter,
So much chip
no
damage,
burst,
especially
you
against
have no health.
you know, Milia.
And there it is.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
Dude, I was just talking about that earlier. The 2S to anti-air something directly above you. Like Jack is the only one of the only characters that can do that.
Yeah, notice the awkward angle. Like, I know that this is the perfect opportunity to like use this button and
To kick straight up.
exactly. And that was like really quick reactions too. Like Milia wasn't up there for that long.
Yeah, it's true.
And it also
that
goes
character
really
switch?
far.
May? Interesting.
May?
Imagine being a Milia May player. That's like such a difference in gameplay and style, right?
I would guess so. I'm trying to figure out how this matchup works. May versus Jacko. I don't know if you would know better than I do.
I don't. I would imagine you just gorilla on him.
Well, I think there's one thing that's going to come to note. You know how I talked about when Jacko's like basic pressure loop is she wants to kick you, she wants to throw a minion at you or run away. Again, Dolphin, big buttons. She can cancel that RPS a lot easier than most characters can. Try to run through to the
That's
super,
so
try to get
unfortunate.
punished, but forgot about that final hitbox. Double hitting supers, bringing in that impatience, punishing impatience.
Yeah, you always see that super whiff and you're like, it is my turn, and it never is. And
Reminds me of, like,
so far the May's looking good.
It reminds me of stuff like, you know, Axel's super or Eno's super, where they're like 2 hits. But I always forget that like I need to punish them in the middle of it. And like I have like that little loading symbol in my head, loading wheel. I'm like, what am I supposed to do here again?
Yeah, you don't want that kind of hesitation and guilty your strive, but then you have moments like that where you make a decision instantly and it was the wrong one. Like I'm gonna go punish that whiffed whale with the Orca super. So far we have burst and full tension gauge for Jacko, so I think this is a AlphaOmega round. I mean,
Looks like it. Super
Look at
metered
all
3
that.
minions, no
Yeah,
meter
just chip to
left.
death.
You have burst, but yeah, it would not be super
I went for
smart to spend
a
right now.
random mix-up. Alright, I thought going for that dust instead of just chipping to death was gonna cost them the round.
It could have very well had, except the minions were armored up at that point in time, so unfortunately the Dolphins did not break through and get
Ooh, 5H
the punish
starter.
you wanted.
Another throw. I feel like the May is a much better play, but they also probably should have switched to May earlier to get a little more used to the matchup.
For sure. And
And yeah, that is it.
Envy.
Good shit to Alpha
Moving.
Omega.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Alpha Omega moving on 3-0 over Envy. It looks like that final character switch was not enough to take that game. Alpha Omega going to be facing RedIAmNot later in losers quarterfinals.
Ooh, no way RedIAmNot has to fight 2 Jackos, dude. This man's
The
so
Jacko
unlucky.
Gauntlet, the sole bad guy. Let's find our 6S.
Alright, well, while he's looking at that, we do have Envy versus SizzilinBacon. Probably my favorite name of the night, and he's playing Happy Chaos. So we have an HC versus Soul.
Okay,
I feel like Soul
you're
is
right.
one of the better characters against HC.
It is a good amount disjointed. It probably is because he does step forward, but it is a pretty big hitbox still.
Yeah.
It's like exceeds his actual body. Anyways, we have a Happy Chaos versus Soul Bad Guy. I'm surprised it took this long to actually get a Happy Chaos on
I
screen.
know. Riot tried his best not to show him, but then one made it to top 8.
And Happy Chaos immediately doing war crimes, giving Envy some bullet wounds, shot dead in Detroit.
And we now have infinite meter chaos.
Oh yeah, there it is. So
Good
using the
play in the
Bandit
air.
Bringer as a dive kick to punish the anti-air.
Is that the slash version of his DP? He's like, I'll use the heavy one, my bad.
Bursting in the corner, I like that offensive burst. TP keep him
him
locked
in the
down. Going to burst on his own, making the sink so he takes
Interesting.
and you are Happy Chaos like this at full screen against a Soul. You got the little dummy in front of you, and YRC getting that plus frames. Far slash taking that.
Not even Happy Chaos can hero burst. That's insane.
Massive counter hit.
Oh my goodness. How much did he even have wrist gauge? Oh my
Maybe a
goodness.
Maybe a bit, but that was a clean
So
hit.
snap.
Volcanic Viper from mid-screen.
Alright, mixed. We don't care if we lost 90% health in 2 combos, right?
2 combos, more like 3 hits or something like that. I don't know, man.
Alright, we're doing well with basically no bullets. SizzilinBacon is pretty solid at keeping composure.
When you're Happy Chaos, all you need is 1 bullet. You just need 1 in the chamber.
That's true. I mean, and a throw! He's actually so good at this because Envy's waiting for him to run out of bullets to where he doesn't have mix. And he always has some way of taking advantage of it. No way.
All right, bursting. Envy wants this. Envy wants this so bad.
They both want it so bad. No! It's so close! But Envy got it!
There was a counter hit too. SizzilinBacon tried to check Soul, but his button was just not fast enough.
That was pretty good for a first game. I feel like there's enough back and forth there. I think they both got, you know, a grasp on how they're gonna handle this matchup.
Going into the next one. Envy definitely has a lot of experience with Happy Chaos players. When you have to, when you enter as many tournaments as he does, and ever since longer than Happy Chaos has been out, you would run into a lot of them, and you had to learn that matchup. Everyone has to learn the Happy Chaos matchup.
Yeah, you have to learn this matchup.
Wow, just
Ooh,
going
the run up
straight into it.
6S.
Confident in the fact that he will not get shot.
Oh, what was that? Did he try to burst bait? That was a weird jump in the middle of that combo. Oh my goodness. Alright, good back throw. No defensive options, no burst either. Alright, we do have meter though, but it's meter versus positive bonus.
Okay, you are cursed. Gotta play this a little bit patiently. And the PRC
Oh my goodness,
has a
covered
pause
it.
button. Wow, 5P
That
just
was pretty
reached
smart.
us far enough.
Alright, good combo.
Yes, X-Mog and
Good combo.
hard knock. Get some time to maybe regain some concentration with the time you have. No, we are not going to regain any concentration. We're just going to let it recover.
Barely
naturally.
does the focus, surprisingly enough, and it's been working out because he just needs super focus, really.
That is true, and now it is party time. Look at that risk building up, and that risk, even though it was a lot, it wouldn't really affect all too much with how
Perfect
little
read.
health he had remaining.
So solid. And the 2S, bless 2S.
Just not reaching far enough. That move in particular has to be right up on top of the person you are camp dusting, just like that. But even then, even if someone tries to go for a punish on that, you're just going to get shot. You can use the bullets to cover yourself.
Sizzlin is such an interesting HC. I've never seen a Happy Chaos play like low on resources this much, but he's always out of bullets and always about to run out of concentration, and it works out. And a wall break, easy.
I think as long, I think SizzilinBacon kind of just like rolls with it, you know. In the sense that you only need just a little bit as Happy Chaos to work. Sure that having a bit more will help you be a little more flexible, but I think SizzilinBacon's just confident in the fact that they can recover those resources on the fly.
That's true. And it's a 1-1. Much closer set than I would have anticipated at first. You love to see it though.
Maybe it won't be. Maybe we'll see a 3-2. We've had
Maybe.
2 3-0 so far and a 3-1. Maybe we'll
Yeah,
see.
I feel like we've only seen one Game 5 actually this whole tournament. And it was the very first one.
Bang bang.
Low on resources again, but he just doesn't care. He's still playing in his opponent's face. Oh, the 5k mash worked out.
I really like that call out from Envy too. He saw that Sizzling went for that PRC tap dust like he did before, and he's like, I know he's going for a low at this point. I'm just going to use 5k, 3 frames, and it'll just beat out whatever he does.
Oh, the 6S.
That roll pressure can be so tricky, the left, right, and being able to cover the left, right as well is so strong for Happy Chaos. Oh no, not again! This happened last time too, with the 2k and missing the 2k and missing that clean hit Volcanic Viper that would have done so much damage, but now SizzilinBacon
That is so
giving him a taste of the pain he would have received.
He missed 1 DP and lost 60% of his health. That's not looking too dire. He's still actually ahead in this game. Some zoning coming out. Oh, block the cross up. Oh, but catch the backdash.
And will not be able to use burst. This is completely burst safe going into the 3rd round here in game 3 between these 2 players. And the immediate run in on round start. One
that was such a
close
good
to the
backdash.
distance.
And the cross up was successful this time. He finally went for a focus. And the clone saves him. This is so much damage. It is going to be a wall break. He doesn't go for it actually. This might kill. Ooh.
Will not kill.
The pretty
pixel of
tanky
life.
soul
Magic
live.
pixel. Will this be enough? No, it will not.
Oh my goodness.
Getting lasered by that guy. Not even laser, just getting slapped with it. As
I feel like I
SizzilinBacon
chipped him,
takes the
honestly.
second aim.
Yeah, I really like the roll there as well because the clone was behind him, right? So by rolling, not only does he get a cross up from it, but he is now also protected by his clone. Use clone like a wall there temporarily though, so that was kind of cool. All right, and now SizzilinBacon is up. It is 1-2 so far.
Let's see if Envy can take it back. Envy's still looking super strong though. It could go either way, even if SizzilinBacon is up 1 game. But now, with that, SizzilinBacon just needs this game in order to move on into winners, not winners 5, losers quarters.
Just such a hard character to block. And there's this super focus, so we're gonna have to deal with a lot of mix now. And these cross-ups are just helping out so much. Envy is not successful blocking these cross-ups for like the last 4 times Bacon went for it.
Counter hit trade, another counter hit trade. But this counter hit is not a trade. That is another counter hit, but no conversions off of any of these hits.
I mean, no conversions, and yet he's down like 30% health.
When you get counter hit that many times, I mean, when you get hit in general that many times, it just keeps adding up. And now Envy, super low life, no burst on the table, and this combo should be enough to kill into the Super Deus Ex Machina, getting filled with bullets as SizzilinBacon moves on.
I feel like in the middle there, he dropped that combo for a cross-up, and it paid off. He's like, whew.
Thank God, right?
Yeah. And I feel like we're just seeing lore matchups right now. Happy Chaos going up against both protagonists in a row.
And well, this one actually happened in the story, you know. A dragon install Kai. Maybe we're going to see a dragon install Kai. That would be sick. So that is not very common.
Is Scambolini the dragon install type?
I don't think so. I think Scambolini is a red RC stun dipper kind of type. And by that I mean all Kai players are like that.
Like that's how you play them.
That is how you play them. Optimal.
I feel like the main thing that we're gonna have to see is Scambolini is gonna have to take a lot more advantage of Bacon fighting with low resources, right? Because that's something that Envy was not taking advantage of as much. And if we see a lot more of that, I could definitely see Scambolini taking the set.
And also another thing is that Kai is going to have to play, Scambolini as Kai is going to have to play a lot more aggressively than normal. Because, you know, in the past matchups when he was playing against Soul, he's not really the aggressor in that matchup. He's kind of like more of like a mid-screen presence, more of just like zoning out Soul a bit more. But this one, he actually has to take that initiative to go right in and make sure that Happy Chaos can't reload his bullets, can't start shooting you from full screen and shifting away at you. And Stun Dipper is really going to help with that. You know, 5 frames, super fast, and advancing low that can clip a lot of what Happy Chaos likes to do from that kind of distances.
And SizzilinBacon's kind of low, but he might take this round actually, so he won't even need to like worry about when to use burst. That was an insane combo. Good shit keeping Kai up.
Yes, yeah, Happy Chaos is the only character in this game that can get a wall-to-wall combo without using any meter, and it is pretty crazy, and especially with the fact that SizzilinBacon only had one in the chamber that entire time. This is doing one shot reloading. It's not that easy. It's not very easy.
Oh, it's not easy at all.
Yeah, Happy Chaos is the kind of character where he's super strong, yes, but he also has a very high skill floor. After he gets past that skill floor, it's kind of like up from there. But he doesn't really have much of a skill ceiling, I would say. And here we go. SizzilinBacon taking that very first game against Scambolini right there. If you are RedIAmNot, I would say that you are rooting against SizzilinBacon because you're not playing a Happy Chaos in bracket. I know that RedIAmNot and SizzilinBacon have played each other in bracket before, and I don't think
Ooh.
RedIAmNot did enjoy it that much. I believe RedIAmNot did take the
What?
game though,
Oh, interesting.
from what I remember. Though again, I don't think he enjoyed it
I
very
feel like
much.
there needs to be a rematch. He's gonna have to learn to enjoy it because so far Sism's looking nice. I feel like currently I don't think Scambolini is out of his comfort zone. I still see him winning this set, but SizzilinBacon is currently ahead.
Wow, yeah, again, there's the aggression. Just chasing those backdashes. Where are you going? Trying to run from me?
Very
Bang,
patient burst
bang.
there. Out of both resources right now. And yeah, it's Scambolini's turn.
Okay.
Good grab. Have to deal with the Oki. Alright, YRC saving us. Oh, the grab! That was... So I actually thought it was Kai who grabbed as well.
Counter hit, 2D. We are bringing you all the way to the corner into a corner combo. This is exactly what you want right now. What a great start for Scambolini after he's been on the back foot this entire time. YRC getting a nice throw, have some more meter to spare.
Ooh,
Here's the in
that was
air
such a
throw,
tricky
very
grab. I'm surprised
clean.
Scambolini saw that. Bacon. Oh, the cross-up failed! He didn't shoot a bullet!
And a oh, not a perfect, but I would say that's a perfect. That's a perfect in my book. Super
Yeah,
clean.
give it to him.
I
He's
think
fighting
only
with
damage with chip damage. So yes, a hard perfect.
Uh-huh. Alright, DP, get off me. Trying to burst the bait and it did not pay off. He just lost some meter for free. And dropped the combo.
Oh no!
DP,
that
get
is
off me, doesn't work.
And
Oh,
that
and the
should be the
burn.
game. Wall break, not even needing a wall break to kill right there. As SizzilinBacon takes game 2 against Scambolini. We could potentially see a 3-0, which is going to be real unfortunate. But let's hope that Scambolini can start bringing back. You know, Scambolini, you know, when he was really feeling it, you could tell he was really feeling it. But he just needs that good. He just needs that good start. He needs the.
He needs to enter that
around
flow
and
state.
keep that momentum. Exactly that flow state. And SizzilinBacon's
needs to
just
drag it
dying
in
it from
stone.
him.
That's how he wins this set.
We're just influencing them through the screen.
It's subliminal messaging, you know. It's
Just dragging this all. Just dragging this all. You know, if you're dragging this all, you run faster, so you can close the distance faster. You know.
yeah, that's fact. Alright, so far doing a really good job. That was a good backdash though. Oh, DP, get off me. So many counter hits on both sides.
Getting
Man,
sent
it's
out
flying.
way high. Sending him to the moon. Go say hi. Go say hi to Oscar for me. There.
Block the
Thundipper,
cross up
Red
and
RC, that is it.
Thundipper, Red RC, right after blocking the cross up. And his combo wasn't even over.
No, still got more in him. Just
Man,
beating that dead body.
This is so fat.
Wow.
Goodness.
70% of your life gone, just like that.
Oh my goodness, and took his burst already. This is such a good round for Scambolini, and it might just be over. That was so fast. That was so fast. The flow state was there.
The flow state has been achieved. Scambolini not setting down their controller, not sitting down. They are here to fight. So they still got it in them. As long as you have life remaining, as long as you have some games remaining here in this set, you can still make it back. There's always that chance.
All the resources wasted.
Doesn't really matter though.
It uses the red RC to reload bullets, which honestly, I respect it. I think it's smart.
That definitely makes sense.
Oh, took the burst.
I don't think these bursts have really been much in Scambolini's favor, or really many people's favor when you're against bursting against Happy Cows is just
Oh. It's not even that burst was bad, but Bacon saw it coming, so he did the backup by throwing Curse Ball. That was such a far-hitting far slash. Gotta love Kai's far slash. It gets the job done as a poke.
We're back in
That damage was so insane. How did that wall stick? That damage was nuts. Oh my goodness. Ride the Lightning usually does like nothing at the end of a combo.
Well, also another thing about Ride the Lightning is also that because it is multi-hitting, it can eat through guts a little bit easier than if it was just a single hit.
Dude, his combos are so clean. What? It's like we're watching a completely new Kai player.
Are we going to see the reverse 3-0? I don't want to curse him, but at this rate,
Oh, you might have just you might have just Happy Chaos cursed him.
We have full meter though, as Scambolini. You just need that one Stun Dipper RC, and you can make dreams happen.
That's true. That's true. Not with a clone in the way, though.
Follow your dreams, they say. Ride the Lightning?
He can't block because his gun is out. Oh my god, that was so smart, actually.
Instead of using Stun Dipper, instead of using a normal to check him, he didn't even press a button. He just ran in.
Just
and
ride the Lightning.
Ride the Lightning.
Oh my goodness, I feel like we are watching an entirely new Kai.
Wow. Alrighty then.
He's like, I'm not the man I used to be. And it's been 10 minutes. And just like that, we're looking at a game 5. Scambolini threatening a reverse 3-0 against SizzilinBacon. Honestly, these two have the two best names in this whole tournament.
I agree. SizzilinBacon's pretty cool.
The only name I would have loved saying more would be Big Booty Man.
He's great.
He's
Love
pretty great.
the BBM.
Love BBM. Oh no! I would not burst this. He dropped the combo anyway though, so it pays off. Good blocks from Happy Chaos. Just, oh my goodness, Scambolini just let him jump out the corner. He needs these bullets. Alright. So many backdashes. He wants space. Upsettingly, that bullet shot missed, and he ends up losing that round. Scambolini's so close right now.
A lot of Scambolini's moves are really punishing SizzilinBacon for trying to backdash like this. You cannot keep backdashing like this. Fuja Arc, going to catch you. 2K, 2D, you know, those are going to catch you too. Far Slash. Again, counter hit far slash like that. Try to go for a burst bait, but SizzilinBacon not fighting.
Ooh. Juggle him, okay. Oh, dropped it though. Bit of zoning. He's out of concentration right now. Tried to beta grab. Uh-oh. Getting so close. And the... Oh no,
There it is! That is it! That's the game-winning combo!
Goodness! Scambolini clutched that so hard. I honestly thought it was over 3-0. Alright, no.
Got a Jacko on deck.
Alright.
Getting right into it. Level 1800 versus level 2980.
That's so clean. Can he stay at 1800?
If Celestial has anything to say about that. You gain XP so fast as Celestial. Man. I mean, not like it matters all that much, but...
Yeah. Oof. He's right off. That was... I think that was a card canceled grab. That did reach from so far. And this is like the fastest we've seen MikeSaftig play. He's so in there. He's so aggressive. He's playing this so right because you do not want to give a Jacko time to breathe, right? It's completely different from a Kai where you have to worry about a DP, right?
Bandit bringer counter hit.
It's like he's hopped up on Adderall or something. Like, this is just a completely different soul. It's amazing to see how he could just instantly change playstyle like that depending on his, like, character he's fighting. But yeah, I mean, that was so fast.
Was that already?
That was game one.
Dang. MikeSaftig really just speed running through this, aren't we? Or isn't he?
The proper way to fight a Jacko. That was insane to watch though.
You just close your eyes once and you open them, and then you're like, wait, it's over?
Testament.
That's what happened to me, literally. No, I'm like not even kidding. I literally like closed my eyes for like 2 seconds to like recuperate, and then I open my eyes and it's like dead. And I'm like, what? Wait, it's over?
I can't commentate on this right now. Let me find a like rest point, and then it's already gone.
So definitely a blink your eyes and you miss it. Except for that blink was a little extra one.
I love Testament theme.
Bandit, Ringer, Gold Burst. Oh man, Nike never changed.
Oh no.
Faded. Lots of damage on deck. Wall
So
break too.
much damage. Like, honestly, I felt the play would have been Bridget just because MikeSaftig right now is playing so fast, so aggressive. It would have been nice to have a DP to just like get off me, you know?
But think about it. If you're this fast, this aggressive, I think having that kind of space control is what Hourglass really values right now.
I'm surprised MikeSaftig doesn't cross himself up, by the way, because he does so many run-unders.
I think he definitely anticipates it, but yeah, it is a bit impressive that he's able to not cross himself out like that.
Because I do that all the time. And just a raw bandit revolver.
Yeah, and even then, with all the stuff going on in the screen, MikeSaftig's still finding the proper openings to actually make his way in.
Yeah, I will say that round was so much slower, so already Testament is doing a lot better than Jacko did.
Well, not if Mike is just going in. Like, what are these? Just gets knocked full screen, immediately runs back in Banner Revolve or Bandit Bringer or TP.
I mean, the Bandit Bringer, the Bandit Revolver in particular is just so good for just staying glued to HourglassOfRain. Alright, finish with the curse, you love to see it. Block the 6H, that's such a good round start option, I'm glad that they were able to see that. And we took a round, alright, so the Testament is actually working.
That
We might have a set. Ooh. Oh, not another one. Oh no, is he dead?
I don't think so. Oh, no, it is. That's that.
It's Soul.
I was like, no way he doesn't go with, but then I remembered. Oh wait, there's a completely different combo at the end of that.
Oh my goodness, dude.
2-0 here in winners finals.
We did see signs of life though. We saw HourglassOfRain take a round, and I think they still believe in the Testament, so they're gonna go in again. They're now a little more warmed up, a little more ready for the soul. I think they could keep taking rounds.
Well, let's get it. Testament versus Soul Bad Guy. Man, winners finals. I mean, it might not be the back and forth I was wanting necessarily, but maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll see some games coming through.
I don't know.
Now.
This would be one of the nastiest reverse 3-0s.
Hourglass is
Hourglass
really going to need one too, because if they let MikeSaftig take this game, Mike is going straight to grand finals.
Not the 6P that you were looking for. Oh no! Got wild throw for Wissing your own throw.
Wild
I
throw.
knew he'd go for another throw.
There's just something about it, the way they're wired.
Grab a mic. Grab a mic. You can't even get close.
No, it's like an addiction, right? Once you take it away from them, they want it more.
That was such a good challenge against the Bandit Bringer.
So Burst keeping in the corner. I like that offensive option. Fafnir getting the plus frames, but that was a good neutral jump from Hourglass. Unfortunately, they will get hit right here. Not a clean hit. So Hourglass was able to get that back throw, and now you're in the corner. You are cursed, and a DP to counter that 6H, taking advantage of that massive hurt box.
Oh my
and trying to
goodness.
take advantage of this combo. Missing for the wild throw, and the super was allowed to hit.
That wild throw would have been the set too.
If he had been just a little bit closer.
That was the damage. Are we not bursting this? Oh, but he drops it, so I guess it pays off. I mean, a burst has to come soon. Oh, good backdash. Now we're the one applying pressure. Nice, Succubus coming out. He's doing pretty decent damage, actually.
And you are again in cursed state too, because that was a Succubus wall break. No Arbiter Sign hitting, launching
into the wall, and that's it.
Enough. We got a game. Reverse 3-0. Crazy reverse 3-0.
Set. That would be an insane reverse 3-0 against MikeSaftig? Especially after that first game, like 3-0ing that?
Yeah, I will say, compared to the Jacko, Hourglass is looking way stronger as Testament, because I also think Testament, as I said before, is giving Hourglass exactly what they want. They want that space control. They want that screen presence, to where they're kind of controlling, they're manipulating where Mike is going much more easily than if you were to play Jacko, if you were to play Bridget.
Yeah, I feel like it's because they're like pretty slow and very lingering projectiles as well, right? So they're very perfect for slowing someone's approach down. And I also think that Testament has pretty fine like defensive options, a pretty decent reversal super. So not completely defenseless when you're thrown into a corner, you know?
What a teleport!
Oh my goodness, how did he see that burst? I would have gotten hit by that burst. I would have never expected it. He was so ready.
Health gone. Curse state on. Launch.
Oh my goodness.
Pick up on the launcher that time
That was some of the cleanest Testament I've ever seen. That was like 3 combos. Clean.
No drop.
Anti-air. That's another thing as well. Like, Bandit Revolver does nothing because it's so easy to anti-air it for Testament. Because there's the horizontal version of the projectile, and there's also, you know, like, the best 6P in the game, so... Upsettingly, the stuff you like did not reach.
Overhead, Arbiter Sign, low Arbiter Sign.
Oh my
You're going
goodness.
to get
Dude, I cannot block that move either. I'm so glad that, like, I'm kind of glad to see a player much better than me also getting hit by it constantly.
It's a lot harder than it looks, I say. There's so much mental stack against Testament, and the fact that they're also very fast mix of options from very far, makes it hard to like realize that, oh yeah, you're going to get eaten at this distance.
And right now, we both said it. HourglassOfRain is threatening a reverse 3-0. And I think if you're MikeSaftig, the main thing you gotta look out for is that Arbiter sign has to stop mixing. You gotta start blocking that high-low.
Alright, game 5. I'm liking the usage of gun flames here, though they're not quite reaching the distance that he wants. That's what
Oh my goodness, that 5H range.
Get that extension.
Just run forward with it. Oh, deep jump in. Oh my goodness. This is set point for Mike right now. And after all of the winning Hourglass guy in the last 2 games, I forgot that MikeSaftig is still at 2 points as well, like 2 wins.
I think we also forget how fast Mike got to that point.
Exactly.
There it is. There's the aerial DPs.
He's actually so good at the aerial DPs as well. And he whiffed a close slash?
I think he was waiting for a burst. So he saw him fall down to the ground. He's like, okay, I'll settle for a OTG.
Uh-oh. Oh my goodness, he's going for so many burst baits. And they're not paying off.
I think it's much more worth it just to try and go complete your combo. You're missing out on a lot of potential damage right now.
Oh, DP'd right off. This might just be it. He's going for a wild throw finish again. Dude, that cost you a game.
I think that might have been an accidental one too. Because there could have been a real possibility he was trying to go for a bandit revolver from that distance.
That's true, but there we go. Just a backdash into a clean far slash, and MikeSaftig takes it, but that was a super close set.
Okay, Kai versus Gold Lewis. This should be a really fun match to watch. I've been saying about a lot of these ones here in top 8, but I do mean it. I think this level of play that we've been seeing so far, and the character variety as well, has been really great.
Yeah, it's been very fun. I haven't quite seen this many Jackos this far in a tournament in a while. And of course Gold Lewis, who I always have fun watching. But Kai is another character with a really good, you know, neutral, and of course the projectiles as well make it pretty tricky for Gold Lewis. Especially the DP, so this is a character that, you know, Gold Lewis can't just run over for free. Oh my goodness! Super. And it will hit!
Not a fully charged one,
And he
but
caught a
that is
backdash.
still a lot of damage. Either way, counter hit doesn't combo. Keep it up.
Oh no, don't let it happen to you, Red.
Oh, he is not gonna let it happen this time.
He's gonna do it twice in one round? That's so violent. Oh my goodness.
At this point, all you need is just a gold burst, and then you finally just sent the message.
Why is this the most violent set we've seen so far? Oh my goodness. There's so many fat counter hits from both players, and yep, we're ending this round with super. I feel like that was almost revenge. Like he didn't need to ride the lightning there. Dang, anti-air with 2H? Dude, we've seen so many wall breaks already. I feel like we're about to see another one. No, he drops the combo. Both bursts on the table.
The world.
Sacred Edge fails. Classic. Just be wary of the DP. It could come out at any moment. Uh-oh. Alright. There's both DPs on the table.
Over the drone. I think
Wow.
I think Scambolini was aware that like, hey, Future Arc does work on that. It will low crush too. It'll get you in, and it did.
Wow, that was one of the most exciting matches we've seen so far. I think like there's so many fat counter hits, right? Going into game 2.
RedIAmNot really making Tree Esports happy right now.
It's true.
A lot of Tree Esports members, they're like everywhere.
I
It
haven't
really
seen
makes
it
you
too
wonder
often,
how
but yeah.
really makes you wonder how many players they sign.
Mhm.
Man, Scambolini this entire time has just been in this
Offensive
constant
boost. Uh-oh.
state of just playing incredibly powerful.
I mean, like, RedIAmNot has been struggling a lot on defense, which is weird because most people will tell you, like, oh yeah, Kai sucks, he's got no mix. And yet RedIAmNot is stuck in the corner as if he's the one fighting a Gold Lewis right now.
Mix isn't the important part. Because not everyone mixes you. Like Jacko, for example. Jacko doesn't really go for high lows. Doesn't really go for left right. They just do lots of stagger press and make you guess like, is it okay to press now? Or should I wait until later? And waiting for those counter hits, those frame traps, stuff like that.
And Kai is a very good character at that. Especially since Gold Lewis does not have very strong, buttons to mash on defense besides like 2P and then his reversal super. And yeah, that was a lot more in Scambolini's favor. The first match was super close and back and forth and kind of a slugfest. That was pretty convincing for Kai.
It was. Here we go,
Going into
right back
game
into it.
3.
Game 3, we are evened up right now. I want to know. Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm just wondering, like, what kind of adjustment can be made here?
I do. Yeah, that is a good question. I'm not too sure either. I guess maybe reacting to pressure resets would be a big one too. You know, lots of characters have like that one pressure reset that they'll use to again reset pressure. Pretty self-explanatory. So Kai's would be something like heavy fireball if they choose to do that right up on you. But most of the time it's going to be Future Arc. So being able to see the Future Arc, punish it accordingly is going to be really important to know. And Gold Lewis has a lot of good tools to actually do that. You have 6P, but you also have 2P. That's a bit disjointed, and it can anti-air Future Arc a lot easier than get a lot easier than other characters, and gets a lot more reward from it.
That's true. Along with that, though, I think it's just so tricky for RedIAmNot to finally be up against a character with a DP.
That is true.
And that is so much damage. We finally get to see a tried-true Gold Lewis combo, and now we can probably just chip. That does it too. A gun.
That does the job as well.
Uh-huh.
I was about to give you the harder option, but you went with the easier option anyway. Wall break, positive bonus. Gold bursting you. Don't try to get up into the air with me. Don't try to air. What are you doing?
Oh my god, he got thrown to the corner? Oh no, but he might die anyway! This is for the tournament. I feel like we're gonna see, no, not reversal super, a YRC. So much safer to go for. Oh my god, a grab! He's gotta look out for... Never mind.
As you were saying.
Damn, that was so close. But you also have to remember that Scambolini had burst there anyway, so that was so against RedIAmNot. But very good set and good job to RedIAmNot.
As Scambolini is going to be up against Hourglass of Rain.
And I see the Testament, so I maybe Hourglass of Rain throws Kai in the same boat as Soul, where he's like, no, I'm gonna get steamrolled, and I'm gonna have to deal with DP the entire time, so I might as well just go the Testament, you know? But the thing is, Kai is like better pokes than Soul, right? So you might not be able to slow him down as much because he doesn't have to get as close.
I think another key part is that Kai doesn't have as many like interesting, I guess, that's the best way to put it, interesting movement options that they can use to get around a lot of Testament's projectile screen control. Though he does have stuff in other regards, like, you know, you got Stun Dipper, Future Arc. Those are great tools to find their way in, as we're seeing right now.
That was such a tricky overhead. I'm sad he didn't get a combo from it, but he still won the round. Yeah, I mean, that's one thing we saw in the Soul matchup was that, you know, the 6P, the diagonal projectile, right? Like, there's so many ways to snuff out Soul's unique air movement, right? But Kai has more unique, like, ground movement. Like, he stays pretty low.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I can see that. A little bit like a mix between like kind of like a bit part zoner, part rush down, part mid range kind of deal.
Yeah, I mean he's got a little bit of everything, yeah. And yep, block that YRC. This is damage. Oh my goodness. I love seeing an optimal Kai combo because people are like, this character does no damage. This character does damage. What the fuck? Stun Dipper to get in.
You're going for a burst, you have to use it at that point.
Yep.
But unfortunately, that was not. There's not much you could do there. It was basically kind of like a checkmate situation with that little life remaining. No, barely any meter, and no burst.
Yeah, I mean he's so much more well-rounded than a Soul, right? Like you can't just rely on just like, you know, pushing them, keeping them away a bit. Because Kai doesn't need to. He does have that really good fast projectile on him. So, especially if you're the one low on health, like, he doesn't have to approach. He could just get a straight projectile at any point, and the round is over, as we just saw.
Okay. That eagle definitely took a long time. I think, I feel like the things that usually trip up the loading screen there is either, like, your performance of your device, but also, like, the internet. But it doesn't seem like an internet problem. It might just be the devices or the crossplay part of it. But anyways, we are right in it.
So many overheads. Oh my god.
Fantastic lead. Already looking extremely dominant. Is this a perfect? That's a perfect.
He almost dropped that combo, but yeah, that's a perfect.
No.
So
I firmly believe that right there was deliberate. That
the 5K,
he was doing the 5K just because he wanted to like say, okay, I'm gonna win this one anyways. At least that's how I'm seeing it.
Ooh. That was a weird burst. That almost like looked like it almost didn't work, but it was successful. And something you've been seeing so much, by the way, is 2K to go under Fireball from Hourglass of Rain. It's actually so cool every time I see it.
Hourglass of Rain, I think Hourglass of Rain is like the best player I've seen that has been stuffing out a lot of Kai's projectiles as they come out. Because again, there's that startup time for these moves, and you can interrupt them, and that is exactly what they're doing.
And, you know, I don't want to jinx it, but MikeSaftig did this exact same thing to Hourglass of Rain. This 2-0 situation. So let's see if Hourglass of Rain gets the 0-2 power up like they did last time. Jacko!
We're back. We're so back.
Oh, we're back.
We got the main on. We got the main on deck. The testament just isn't working out.
One thing you were also seeing, right? Scambolini was actually reacting to Arbiter's sign, like basically every time. Almost never got mixed by it. So it just wasn't working. Testament was not doing it.
On top of their game right now. Okay, sending out projectiles. You know, I can do this all day.
These are the I know these projectiles are doing so well, and Jacko's 2K does the same thing as Testament's. Oh my goodness, dude! These minions do not like they don't get to live. They're dead every time.
Might not be living, but they're getting some hits in. And you are so low on health. Scambolini choosing to use burst. Let's see how much they can make out of that burst. I think if you can't win, you might as well last long so you can get burst later on.
That's was nuts.
Wall break? Yes, it is going to be a wall break.
So positive bonus on deck. We still have so little life, but one up DP. Dragon install.
We saw it. We got it. We got the dragon install.
So fast. Oh, he did it! The dragon install actually went around.
It's complete. I'm biased now. I'm officially biased.
I might be a little biased too. That's always so fun to see. I was almost scared. I was like, dragon install didn't kill. You know what that means. That jump in from Jacko is so devious. That's counter hit so many times. Oh, upsettingly that JD whiffed against a whiff throw.
Back down, head to the ground. Future Arc coming in. Oh wow! It looks like try to run under that projectile right there, and unfortunately,
yeah, with another stun dipper, which has happened quite a few times actually. Stun dipper is so devious.
It is definitely a bit tricky, especially when you as Jack are just jumping up really high and moving the camera a bunch. It can be hard to like determine like, oh, where are you at the screen? Where's that on the screen?
Fellas be like, Kai is bad. I'd be like Stun Dipper.
What does that move not do? It does your taxes, it files your reports, it pays your bills.
And it carries you in tournament bracket. Another Stun Dipper. Alright, burst that off. We do not want to deal. And good barrier. Gets Kai off of you.
And that TP is also going to get Jacko off of you.
And the meaty 5k. I love Kai meaty 5k. It's so stupid plus. And that's it.
Scambolini going into grand finals, denying Hourglass the run back with MikeSaftig. We are back.
I could tell Hourglass wanted that rematch because I bet they felt like they had that set too, but Scambolini gatekeeping.
Hey, I think Scambolini wants that rematch just a bit more. They lost in the very first round, very first set of top 8. Okay, we are on grand finals here at Tension Temple. August 18th, Kai Kisuke versus Soul Bad Guy. Scambolini representing the Kai, while we have MikeSaftig representing the Soul. The two main characters of Guilty Gear.
Scambolini.
Scambolini.
That's cool. A bullet scams you. I could see someone having that as their name.
You can Mispronounce it however you want, it'll still sound good.
They actually let the intros rock, and the sad thing is, it was like 5 seconds. So why'd they skip it the first time?
It was very quick.
Ooh, that Bandit Bringer. I feel like that's a favorite of MikeSaftig's. It's such a unique like approach option.
And the red RC to call out the burst. This is huge. This is massive.
That's a lot of damage. You love to see that if you're Scambolini.
Scambolini already on
Positive
deck.
bonus.
They're on the map.
I mean, let's answer back. Oh my goodness, overhead from that.
Not blocking it.
Alright,
Something going.
already, like, yeah,
Magic's happening.
Scambolini is like a different person. I said it before when he was fighting the Gold Lewis. Like, at some point, I was like, dude, I feel like we're watching a completely new Kai.
Oh man, your neutral's pretty clean, but how about this?
70%
Easy, just like that. Melting in
Oh.
the summer heat we have here. Ride the lightning, go and get a wall break of his own. That's free wall break, mind you.
positive bonuses.
Doesn't look like Saftig will be able to use it as much as you would hope, though. As we get yet another wall break, Scambolini really taking them for a trip across the world.
Do we burst here? No, he's making it as burst safe as possible. Yeah, just hold it. Very upsetting. You did have multiple positive bonuses. You had so much tension gauge, but we don't want to risk, you know, wasting our burst and still losing the round.
Playing more patient, playing reactive,
Success.
waiting to
Oh,
see what
no.
Scambolini tries to do, and he's going to use that DP. Unfortunately, the DP is not nearly that big, and he's going to get burst baited as well. That is awful. That is that's an unfortunate set of circumstances that just occurred.
That was such a far poke, though. I believe if he could get a wall break still, I think that this set is still, this round is still possible for Scambolini. Alright, a whiff DP back.
Gotta know the
And
range
the
of
stun
that.
dipper might get it done!
Is that it?
He at least
That's it.
positive bonus from this. Oh no, that kills, you're right. Alright, Scambolini already doing better than last time. He won one game. He could lose right now and still say, I did better.
That's true. There's the improvement. Mid-tournament. But doing better can't be enough. You gotta take it all.
Of course, he does have to win 6 games against MikeSaftig, and at that point, MikeSaftig would be warmed up, right? So,
Well, we will see. We will see who can adapt a little bit faster. Remember, fighting games is all about adaptation. Adaptation is the key. If one thing we've been seeing about Scambolini is that he feels like a different Kai player, just because I feel like he's been ramping up how he, like seeing what his opponent does and reading them a lot better.
he's been a lot more confident as well in how he plays, I feel. And oof.
First counter hit. A small hits, another
Oh,
whip.
no.
I think Scambolini trusts in the range of his
And that
DP
didn't
just a
drop?
little too much.
And caught the backdash with a run-up close slash. Oh.
Really strong hit. Tyrant Rave just to get the extra damage on top of that. Or knockdown as well. Positive bonus. Going right in. Nice just defend FD though. It pushed Mike all the way back and gave him plenty of space to make this happen right here. This advantageous situation for Scambolini.
You gotta be so careful here.
Just loop Tyrant Rave. This should be it.
No! Did not get to burst. you could have tried bursting earlier, but it probably just would have went bad.
Scambolini probably didn't quite expect him to do the super, and even if he did the super, you probably didn't expect it to kill, which is unfortunate. Dying on burst like that is never the way you want to go. Dying on any resources, I feel, is never the way to go. When you have meter stuck in there, when you got burst in there, dying with it.
You always feel like you could have done something with those resources. You could have won that round.
But it's okay. We still have two more games at minimum. Make something happen, but I don't think it's going to be 2 more games. I think we're going to see more than that.
Duel 1.
3 more games.
3 more games? Yeah. Let's go with 3 more games.
Ooh, that was such a good catch, and he gets so much damage out of this. Oof, the low crush with Bandit Revolver.
Oh no. Scambolini thought he had enough space to do the H fireball, but you gotta remember how much dart there is and also how fast Vortex is at just getting to your location.
Also, he got
Overhead. Ooh, no.
tiered by 5k as a cross-up.
Backing up, giving Scambolini just a bit of space. Ooh, that is huge.
Little fat.
And
Oh my goodness, encounter hit.
End of Future Arc right there.
I did not expect that to hit either, honestly. That
Yeah,
move
me
is so
neither. That's
rapid.
like, I feel like that's like the max range Future Arc can actually go. That was insane range that it just had.
And Scambolini is actually playing really patient on defense, which helps him a lot. And he stole a burst. This is actually looking so good for him right now. Throws himself in the corner on accident. That was tactical though. Gets his damage.
We are holding all of this. Getting thrown though. Won't matter all too much.
And Stun Dipper, Omen cancel.
Feeling his nerves and playing it patient. That patience is paying off. We got 1 more game to the playbook. 2-1. We are on reset point for Scambolini. After he gets the reset, he will have to win 3 more. But I think this is already proving that we are at least minimum seeing 3 more rounds.
Yeah, I mean, Scambolini is just playing so much more solid, more confident as well. Because I feel like the first match we saw, winners top 8, MikeSaftig kind of just ran him over, and then after that it was just like a back and forth footsies game, which MikeSaftig was just barely winning at. But now Scambolini's winning that with his superior pokes. So.
Duel 1.
Fireball's out. Nice counter hit. But getting that instant burst, Saftig already knows that like he cannot let him get that early lead.
These 2 H's are so good as an anti-air. Like, usually the move is so slow that it's not that good, but Scambolini's got so many anti-airs with it this set that he's making me believe.
I think that, yeah, it has like a much more startup, and that doesn't really have that upper body invincibility, but it also reaches a lot farther too. So you can kind of use that as like more of like a preemptive anti-air, where you expect them to go up high, where you expect them to jump later in the future, I guess. Not as like a reaction, but like something just put up there in the case that you like reading them and that they're going to jump up and be in the air.
Also, that comes
Like
cool as shit. And there's another anti-air 2H. Oh, yeah, you're right. There's a devious bandit bringer though, and he is gonna get the wall stick, so that is positive bonus. Oh my goodness!
Anti-air to ride the lightning. Man, being in
We've
the air.
seen that so many times.
Fuja Arc literally will just like, if you're in the air, if you are above Fuja Arc at all, it is hitting you. And I don't know, it's like a vacuum, it just like sucks you in.
We've seen that a few times before already this set, where someone gets positive bonus, and then their opponent answers by getting their own positive bonus.
And that's
And wow, that's actually bracket reset.
we got a bracket reset on our hands.
Oh my goodness. I guess I was wrong about 3 more matches.
3-1. What a turn of events right now. This is
I know.
completely different from the very first time we saw these two players play. We went from a 3-0 in MikeSaftig's favor to a 3-1 in Scambolini's favor. However, Saftig still has one more chance to make this work and to see it through.
That's
So
true,
don't
but at the
count it
same
out.
time, like, Scambolini's riding that momentum into this next set. He's won 3 sets in a row so far. I would imagine he's feeling himself.
Your momentum is not exactly something you can measure, but it is so important. I feel like a lot of people can just be carried by just having momentum, having that high from playing extremely well, or having that one moment of like, hey, yeah, I can do this.
And this is gonna be damage. Oh my goodness. His combos are so cool. And there's the positive bonus while so low. Scambolini just looking good again, and he gets the grab!
Fainting the 5P with a 2, that was really tricky. I would have gotten and grabbed there.
He's done that like 4 times as well, and it always gets me. He almost did it again. Upsettingly, didn't get the second hit of that Volcanic Viper, which does all the damage. No burst. Interesting. Just took that combo and gave Scambolini the positive bonus. But right now we have full meter for MikeSaftig. The double overhead.
Bro,
run up
red
grab.
RSD to extend it. This should be enough to kill. No, not quite. Wait, is this one hit? Okay, and he gets the pure extension with the
He's
stick.
still riding the momentum.
Oh my gosh, I saw that ride the lightning come out, and I saw just like the faintest of movement from MikeSaftig.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, he pressed
I
the button.
think he went for a
Pressed
grab.
the button.
Oh my goodness. Scambolini is playing insane, dude. I have the biggest smile right now. That was so fucking hype. The ball is has been in MikeSaftig's court, and he has not had an answer. Right now, Scambolini is the one playing in his opponent's head, and for a majority of the tournament, MikeSaftig has been the one doing that.
Okay, the Vortex not quite working this time. It's not as easy to do against an S Fireball as it is to do against an H Fireball. Ride the Lightning again. We're comparing these all the time.
Ride Lightning's
So
such
much
a good
damage,
sweeper. It just
wall
has
break,
free wall
positive
breaks.
bonus. And then, yeah, the positive bonus, the wall breaks, the heavy knockdowns, they're just feeding into that momentum that we were talking about, like with Scambolini, and he's just riding that wave.
And you gotta love just how patient Scambolini is in neutral, right? Because you'll always see MikeSaftig do these jump overs and then immediately goes for a Bandit Bringer to like slam down. And that catches people trying to anti-air all the time. But Scambolini has not gone for an anti-air a single time. Every single time he does that jump over in a Bandit Bringer. He just lets it come down. He blocks it.
Yeah, it really isn't that worth it either because Bannerbringer is very weird to anti-air. It's not something you normally anti-air, unless you are sure that you absolutely can. Okay, we're busting out of here, but immediately back into it, forcing a burst from Saftig. There it is.
Oh, the
Another
DP! Answer by DP! Answer by DP!
That it feels every single time like Saftig's like, okay, pressure's ending here. It's time for me to move. Stun Dipper immediately catching those toes, chopping them off.
And the run up 2H for round start as well. Scambolini definitely sees like a lot of potential in Kai's 2H.
First, get off me. Send out the fireball. Could use dodge stage.
Burst, yeah. Oh, DP. We're finally getting some more damage on the board. We might get a wall break too. That would feel really nice for MikeSaftig. And we do. MikeSaftig is looking a little bit better, right? But Scambolini still looks so solid. And another wall break with the super.
Ride the lightning indeed.
It did so much.
That is basically something
Dipper again.
right now. We got a Tidal Wave. Is this going to hit? No, it will not. The DP in the air blocking the burst.
What is going on, dude? He's in his head.
How? Like, how do those string of events connect with each other like that? Like, one thing is anticipating the super like that and then doing a DP. Another thing is blocking the burst directly afterwards.
He crossed himself up for the burst as well. How the fuck did he block that burst? Like, I could see DPing through a super because you could just react to it, right? But like if you did nothing, right? But how in the world did he like also get the burst afterwards?
I am in
That was just, I know that was so crazy, dude.
like my mouth is wide open. I'm like, I am just shocked.
I know, and he's back to the patientness, you know? He's just been so much better on defense, and I feel like Mike could go for more grabs to try to open up Scambolini. Because he really is perfectly fine just blocking.
And a lot of things I'm noticing is every single time Saftig is actually finding their hits, finding their combo, it's just getting bursted. Like they don't get, they're not getting their big substantial combos, and the moment they actually get that one good hit, it's immediately getting, they're not able to capitalize off of it.
Yeah, Scambolini is just saying, I'm not gonna let you start, you know, gaining momentum, right? So many overheads, and finally a DP. I was expecting it from MikeSaftig. I don't know, I feel like this set in particular against Scambolini has been just a lot more scared, a lot less confident, because he used to be going for like more grabs, more DPs. Good far slash. Getting some damage there.
You get stun dipper. Yeah, so fast, such a great option.
He's so good with that stun dipper to wall stick. He's done that consistently. Now I know, like that wasn't an accident.
Right there. Fakes out the throw, but going for a burst. I'm surprised that actually hit though. That's not something that is not a situation you normally want to burst in from so high up.
And good patience on that burst, but I don't know. Like, I don't know if he should have bursted this round. Oh no! The run-up grab! That was not like the time to burst, I guess. And this is match point. Like, this is the end of the tournament potentially, unless MikeSaftig can do something. And right now, he's the one playing patience.
Stagger pressure right now. Scambolini knows that he can just keep on overextending right now. He knows like Saftig is scared of pressing him.
He's well aware of the position he's currently in.
Oh my gosh, there it is. The air DP.
The classic air DP from MikeSaftig. He's got some damage on the board, but we have to be aware. Burst.
Bring it all the way back. We're gonna burst this one because we have to.
Oh.
And
I mean, yes.
unfortunately,
I mean, we get more games. Oh my goodness. And MikeSaftig showing signs of life. It is now 2-1.
oh man, but that 2-1. But wow, this is coming down to the wire. I feel.
It's so hard to stop this momentum that Scambolini has.
Yeah, but Saftig is finally starting to make some things work. We got the air DPs back. But also, maybe mix in some more throw games with some more stagger pressure, and also, I don't want to say like respect him less necessarily, but Scambolini is really just overextending a lot right now. So you need to be able to call him out on
Gotta be able
all
to
these
stop
pressures.
that, yeah. Oh my goodness, dude. Stun Dipper Roman cancel, man. Okay, there we go. We
Got a
saw
hit.
that in the first set. DPing right after a plus on block move because it's pretty guaranteed Scambolini would press something after it. Oh, good block.
Man,
Yeah, I mean, you were one hit that entire time. You needed a really fat combo to get back into that round. And once again, tournament point.
you do kind of put
DP,
yourself in
get
an
off
advantage
him.
situation. Oh. Counter hit, nice, clean hit.
You do some damage.
You get back
Oh
up.
my god, 6P raw? Just like that? DP. Burst. Oh my god, there's the DP though.
Okay.
I mean,
DP
yeah,
back, I
Scambolini's
knew it was
just been doing
I was
such a
gonna
good
say.
job just stopping momentum, but MikeSaftig is finally DPing a lot more than we've seen all set, and it's actually paying off. He's
Counter
taking this
hit.
round.
This is not the tournament point you wanted. Don't have burst though. So
MikeSaftig is probably going to play a little extra careful this round just because of no burst, but I'd imagine you get tension gauge, you start DPing. But no,
Scambolini
this
is
is not good.
kind of just like taking him out before you can even get that burst back in the
Exactly.
first place.
He has burst, he has positive bonus, this is looking so good. He flips on him with the grab, he's probably going to do it again. Projectiles, pokes.
Okay, nice counter hit with that 6H right there. But again,
Burst,
you
don't
can
give him
only
momentum.
get that big hit. You can't make it happen. PRC, okay, pause button.
They're
Send out
just
the
staring
fireball.
at each other. An air throw to finish it off! Oh my god, that's how the tournament ends, an air throw? You were supposed to give it your all.
Scambolini
Holy
is your
shit.
Attention Temple winner. August 18th on this Friday evening. Did run pretty late, but that was really fun to watch. Congrats to Scambolini for winning, of course. Congrats to Mike
that was
Saftig
so
for making second
impressive.
place and putting on such a great show, and all the other players who came and attended. Again, do these things so that y'all can play in them, and I really appreciate commentating here. It was a lot of fun. I'm Salte Boy. I don't think I even introduced myself normally. I'm Salte Boy. If you want to go
Well
ahead
done,
and
hon.
introduce yourself, there you go.
Yeah.
And, do you have any last words?
That was a good set, honestly. MikeSaftig, you're still like one of the more entertaining people to show up at this tournament. It's always so fun watching that guy, but Scambolini just played out of his mind. Right. I love seeing a Gold Lewis get far as well. So this was a fun tournament to commentate on, I would say.
Yeah, for sure. MikeSaftig, wow. Yeah, again, man. So all these players are so fun to watch. It's been a real joy to see them compete. Even the ones that didn't make it as far were all still fun as well. Man, like the Jackos, the Gold Lewises, the Milia, even like the Milia's Happy Chaos is all really cool. And Breath of
True.
Fresh Air, well, I guess not Breath of Fresh Air, but more like the last this is probably gonna be one of the last tournaments before the big major balance update comes out. And when that comes out,
Of course.
it's gonna be even more fun.
It's
That
gonna be
new
crazy.
discovery
You're gonna see
periods that,
every
come
player
around.
everywhere, like just trying to get used to it, right? And Johnny.
That is true. Can't wait for those Johnny release day where it's just pure, all Johnny, all tournament.
Oh yeah, I need the only Johnny tournament. Okay.
I know some people are hosting that, so that's always gonna be cool.
Oh,
Fun to watch.
nice.
Those are gonna be hard to commentate though. I feel bad for whoever's commentating though.
All right.
Yeah, I don't have anything else to say.
Yeah, I'm about done as well.
All right. Well, I guess we'll hand it off to Riot.
Thank you for having us, Riot.
All right. Well, once again, appreciate y'all for coming through. I know it's a little bit weird for us to be on